How you like that? How you like that?
Right.
Ronaldo tearing some people up.
I was fighting myself. I said,
So what's up, man? Hope you had a good Christmas. How was your Christmas?
I was all right. I wasn't bad.
All right.
I ate way too much. So,
You ate too much?
oh yeah.
I think I did too. I just literally just ate before I came on here. Had some
Yeah.
gumbo, some ham, and I'm like, I think that was too much. I should have just ate the gumbo.
I've just been, you know, I enjoyed my holiday. Let's put it that way. But I just ate too much. So I was just like, and then next Wednesday is my birthday. So it's just like, for me, I'm not going crazy like this week and nothing like that. Like, oh, I'm gonna go nuts and have all. I'm just like, I'm gonna be good. And then
What's up, Becker, man?
next Wednesday is my birthday, and then you know that's my last like being bad for eating
Lock.
a long time.
Happy holidays to you as well. Becker, man, did you get my card? Everybody's gotten theirs. I don't know if you got yours.
Did Beckerman get his card? Is the question.
I want to unbox this because I don't know what it is.
I got a new microphone. I don't know if I sound any louder, but
It
I
sounds
dig.
clear and good.
Yeah, I like. I
Oh, they
oh,
said happy early birthday too.
thank you. January 1st, the New Year's. Woo! So I tell everybody when they ask me, like, oh, like I say, oh, anyone asks for a hint on my birthday, like, without my birthday, you can't have yours. Mine's the most important birthday out of all of them
Mm.
because without mine, you can't have a new year. Without me, time ends. So that's the way I look at it because it's a week
Or
after
does it
Christmas.
begin? Does it begin?
Well, and ends it ends. Just my birthday keeps things going. Without mine, everything stops.
All right, we'll open in this package because I don't know where it came from. I don't
So
even know how to
Beckerman says
open
he did not get the package, but he did not get the mail, but they're having some troubles. And Loke said, uh, "Give me a happy early birthday, thank you for that." And Loke said that he got your package. Who that?
it. Yeah, he
And he
did.
did.
Yeah,
I saw them. I
yeah. I saw
saw
he
the
posted on Instagram.
yes.
I
So
can't wait to see what he uh what he draws on.
thank you. That's right. I,
He's
it
the
is
anchor
new.
being. He's not just the anchor burger. He's the anchor being.
You got to protect me at all times because if I
Wait,
go, then the
I
whole
think I might
multiverse
know what
goes.
this is. Oh, I know what this is. I can't show it.
So did you see what Luke posted? I think it was he definitely posted something. It was either last night or today. It was incredible. It's a homage cover to the X-Men 1, but it's Fantastic Four. It looks awesome. Awesome, awesome,
No, I didn't
awesome.
see it.
Oh, it's cool. It's like the
All right.
you know the Magneto cover where it's just like the gatefold one, and
Uh-huh.
it's front and back cover. So whoever gets that thing or whoever commissioned them for that, you're gonna be happy because it looks awesome.
And to let everybody know, this will be open up in the new year. This will be
Uh
open.
oh.
I figured out what it is. This will be open up in the new year. So, best unboxing channel is coming for you. You have to wait to see what that is.
Uh
Which that's crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. That is crazy.
oh.
That's gonna be crazy. So yeah, man. New Year's upon us. Chris's birthday is upon us.
Yeah.
Um, New Orleans Fan Expo is upon us. I guess I wonder if my live is my live even. You guys even see my live? I see everybody popping up through your channel because I see the little thing. What's up, Christina? Christina Payne. Because it might be having issues as well. If you want to join Beckerman, the chat, if you want to join Chit Chat, we can send you the link. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to New Orleans Fan Expo. I'll tell you that. I know Tony's coming down, Yahweh's coming down. So it's gonna be good. They got a few artists. There's not as many artists as they had in the past, but there's some decent ones. I'm gonna get some stuff signed. Uh, yeah,
I
and
know that.
I'm gonna work on a couple sketches. You know.
So with that being the case, that kind of follows suit with with how Boston was last year. Like Boston Fan Expo, as far as artists were concerned, was embarrassing. I was like literally there was like you know, short list of people that were there, and I was,
Uh-huh.
you know, I mean, I got some catches done out of it, which was cool, but I was just like, this is sad because it was this
Uh-huh.
same weekend as Heroes, so, but it was just like there was like nobody there, and it was just like there was like you know, um, Boston Fan Expo ticket price is not cheap. It's not expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
Expensive, but it can be depending on
All those fan expos are pretty expensive too. So
yeah.
yeah.
So for anybody who paid for VIP last year, it's just like, dude, like I felt bad for them because they did not get their money's worth. I mean, there was some celebrities there that were pretty cool, but like as far as like if you were there to get autographs and signatures and stuff from like comic artists, you got screwed. So
Uh-huh. Yeah, they have a few, but they got more celebrities than anything.
mhm.
They got a ton of celebrities, like really good celebrities. Uh, and New Orleans Fan Expo
Yeah,
actually has nothing. It's not going up against anything.
yeah,
The closest big convention is MegaCon, but that's a month later.
yeah. No,
And it's a little bit more than a month later. It's like a month and a week later. Uh,
yeah.
so I
Boston
don't
Fan
know.
Expo going
Yeah.
up against Terrificon is just a bad idea, but that's okay because I will be at Terrificon. I am more than glad to have put my money down to Connecticut to go and get a hotel, go to the show, and have a good time because like there's no comparison, and it used to be a lot better. Actually, like the convention that came back, that was what used to be the old Boston Comic Con. Um, is called Wicked Comic Con, and I mean, as far as comic guests are concerned, it blows the Boston Fan Expo out of the water, and it's just like Fan Expo really doesn't know what they're doing. Funny enough, you might be working Fan Expo. That's ridiculous. I can't believe that. Well,
Maybe
let me tell you something. Like
he's gonna go from
there's a
Kansas
very
City
good
to Boston to work the expo.
that I'm gonna be in Connecticut the whole time, so it's just like so Beckerman is coming to my neck of the woods, and I can't even say hi to him because I'm gonna be in another state. Which I mean, sometimes that's how it goes. But the funny thing is that I mean, it's like even vendor wise, it was pretty light. I would say like if you're looking to get sketches though, like I mean, there were the artists that were there, were more than willing to do sketches. So I mean, like that was kind of a good thing. Um, they did have a decent panel with Mark Silvestri. Like he was one of the big names that was actually there, but like it was him and I forget who else, and they were just talking about doing comic industry stuff. They had a decent game room, if you want to sit back and play some video games. But overall, I mean, the space that they used was actually pretty good. But as far as the show as a whole, though, it's definitely lost some of its mojo, and it would be nice if they would compete with some of the other bigger shows because I mean, talent wise, there's no reason why it shouldn't be. I mean, for the space that they rent out every single year and the venues, there's no reason why they can't compete with the bigger shows. They just choose to, I guess, focus more on celebrities than comic artists, which is kind of a drag if you're a comic art fan.
Yeah, it's kind of like with my convention. It's like they focus. New Orleans Fan Expo, I think, focused this year, which is not a bad thing because I think they're going to do well with it. They focus on Back to the Future. That's
Mm.
that big draw. They basically almost they got everybody, basically everybody who's living, who played a role in
Yeah,
this movie is going to
yeah,
be at New Orleans. Like even Michael J. Fox, everybody, like even some smaller characters are going to be there. So like
yeah,
it's crazy the amount of people like for that like they're gonna have a lot of people just there for that. I mean, it's
yeah,
40. They're making 40 years on that, and then another thing they have is like they have all of the basically all of the Supermans, but Henry Cavill and Christopher Reeves, obviously, who's going to
yeah,
be, it's besides the new Superman. So all of the people who, besides those three, who've done Superman, it's going to be at the Fan Expo as well. So you got all of those characters.
yeah.
Uh,
See, for,
so
for,
it's,
for
it's gonna be
us,
nice.
for us, I want to say it wasn't last year. I think it was a year before, maybe. They had all the Back to the Future people there. So they had them, And then last year they had the National Lampoons, so it was like Chevy Chase, Beverly D'Angelo, and the kid that was it was Anthony Michael Hall, and then and the girl that was the first Audrey. They had them there, and then you know they so they always switch it up as to who they get. So I don't know if they're gonna get Back to the Future again. I know like they had the Goonies. I think like 3 years ago they had the Goonies, including Corey Feldman, and it was right before the kid that was in Indiana Jones and the one that was in Loki. The Asian kid that was in Indiana Jones and Loki before he won his Academy Award. So it was a good time to get, like, if you were a Goonies fan. It was a great time to get them because I think minus like they had the main 4 Goonies. So they had the kid that was Chunk. They had Corey Feldman, Sean Astin, and the kid that was Data. And it was just like so. And then one of them goes on to win an award, win an Oscar. So it's just like you're not getting that kid back. So but it was pretty cool. I don't know, like it's too far out for them to start saying anything about Boston this year. As far as like who they have coming or who they're thinking, but
yeah, because they do something this early, people are gonna be most likely canceled.
Yeah,
but this is our list. I'll just show. They got a lot of. They got good people, man. They got Andy Serkis.
Yeah, Andy Serkis.
Zachary Levi. Yeah.
Huey Lewis. Heather Locklear. Wow. All the TJ Hook. Oh, you can get the TJ Hooker stuff signed. You get
William that's
Heather Locklear.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about. TJ Hooker. They're promoting TJ Hooker.
Yeah. See, now this is a D-run one because they got Tom Welling and Brandon Routh.
Yep, Tom Welling, Brandon Routh. You're also gonna have what's his name? Dean Cain.
Yeah.
Dean Cain. I'm probably going too fast, but let me go back. So this is where we're at. So you got Brandon Routh, Tom Welling, you got Tim Daly, Estevito. Is it Acolyte? I don't even think
people, like there's not a lot of people like this next row. I don't really know, man.
Yeah, I don't know any. This is the Superman guy, the new Superman guy.
No, screw that. Superman guy is great. I mean, comic wise, but no, they have
Twilight people.
Twilighters in there. It's like, you're gonna have all the Twilight fans breaking the doors down. Oh, you got a Doctor Who character. That's good.
Catherine Tate,
musical one. 2 High School Musicals. This is about to be girly fest. You get the dude, whatever his name was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, him.
Who else?
James Masters or whatever. Got Ashley Eckstein's going to be there for Clone Wars.
So they got a whole bunch of
Smallville. Yeah, they basically got the whole Smallville cast with the one who went to jail.
Another Twilight widow.
Yeah. More Twilight.
We got YouTuber Brandon Rogers, the YouTuber. See, now they even have Marvin Berry. Wow.
Yeah, they got Marvin Berry. Marvin Berry. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said they got the whole cast, even the stunt double. Even the stunt double.
They have Principal Strickland. I thought he died.
No, he's still alive. He's still alive.
Strickland. Oh, they got the voice.
They got 2 Superman voices. Shanice Moore is going to be there too.
Oh, that's why they got that Tim Daly. He voiced the Superman. Anime guests. Oh, they got Gohan. We've never had Goku because Sean Schemmel would be a big deal. All right, and
here's the
See, Twilight fans concerned.
I found something. I found out something for Freddie Williams. I found something for him to sign. Freddie Williams. I got something for him to sign.
Yeah, I have to say. So for Beckerman, he just said, Twilight fans concern me. A group of young women who are taught that true love is someone watching you while you sleep. I wouldn't even be so worried about that. I'd be more or less worried about necrophiliacs, all right? Because it's just like they're all dead, okay? They're dead people that you're sitting there like, he's so good.
Cosplayers.
He's dead.
There you go. Cosplayers are gonna be
so no one. I really don't know many cosplayers, to be honest with you. So, as much as I know Ivy Doom Kitty.
So some of my favorite artists are gonna be there is Greg Land, You got Don Rosa, Greg Land, Don Rosa,
No, Freddie is local to Becky.
Ariel Diaz is gonna be there.
Oh, don't get anything from Ariel Diaz. Do not public service announcement right now. Do not commission her for a sketch. You will never get
Oh,
it.
I'm not commissioning anything from Freddie
I'm just saying,
Williams.
like, don't even ask for a rematch. She won't do it.
Steven
Like,
Platt.
save your money.
So Platt, if he shows up, because I know he was at Dallas. He showed up one day and that was it. He showed up Saturday.
He's going to Heroes too.
Yeah, so Steven Platt is funny because I think he schedules his flights like last minute, like to show up like on Friday. Because what happened was he was supposed to go to Dallas. His flight was delayed, so he didn't come in until I don't know if he even came in that Friday, but he didn't go. He went to the convention Saturday, but it was like late. Then he didn't even he didn't stay that long, and he didn't come Sunday.
Wow.
So it was kind of funny. I was like, man, luckily we got something signed on because that was the only time we saw him.
Yeah. I know he's going to Heroes Con too. So like, you know, if he does the same thing and you can't get him to anything there, or if you miss him, you can always go to Heroes and see him there. But yes, I stand firm on that Ariel Diaz thing. Like, do not I wouldn't even waste my time with her because she's just bad news, like all around. Like she does not meet her commitment, and it's not just me. It's not just me that didn't get art from her. That she's like, oh no, I definitely did it. Like, okay, well, where is it? It's not just me. There's a bunch of people that she's just ghosted after saying like, I'm definitely gonna do something for you, and then so
I'm gonna get some of the smaller turtle dude guys to do maybe like do 4 different do like little jam piece, maybe like 4. They have like a whole bunch of people that worked on turtles, so I'm gonna see how much they would charge me to get like a little small square done of like I could say whatever their favorite. I might just tell them whatever your favorite character is that's in the turtles. And
if you're gonna do that, like I would do it front and back just to get what I mean. And
no, I'm gonna do front and back, but I'm just gonna let them do the front part. Do the front part.
Yeah, no, I'm one of her nightmare stories. We're going on like 4 years now. This woman never gave me my sketch, and I gave up on her. I posted in a Facebook group, and she like messaged me back. She's like, I couldn't believe that you would say something like this. And I'm like, well, lady, I can't believe that I paid you money. You didn't give me what I asked for. Like,
didn't even give you your money back. That's the crazy part.
Well, yeah, and the thing, like, I'm not gonna get into everything she told me because some of it sounds really personal. I'm like, all right, whatever. I was just like, but I was more or less like, just like at this point, I don't care. I was actually more excited to get a blank Spawn #1 that I found at a booth. I was like, I got it back. I was like, I have it back, and someone's gonna do something awesome on it, and so then that way I don't have to worry about because I was more upset. I mean, I obviously upset about the money, but I was also upset that like I didn't have that sketch cover anymore because I was like, I definitely could have got somebody to do something on it, and you just and it was just she's my first bad experience as far as like a sketch is concerned. So I mean, I just tell people just to warn them, like, hey man, just letting you know, like you're probably gonna pay, and I don't know what she charges now, but I know I paid $150 for a whole lot of nothing. So just something to keep in mind.
I had like a good and bad experience with Ken Lashley, which is kind of funny. So I got some good sketches from it. That's a good part, like, and it's at very reasonable prices. But like the last day, he told me he could do a sketch for me on a Turtles blank I had. So I paid him, gave him the blank. I come back towards the end of the show, he didn't even start it. Oh, give me your address, blah blah blah. You know, send it back. And never heard from him again.
Well, you know what? I say like this because I know Ken gets bogged down with a lot of stuff. I would just, if he has pre-done sketches, I would just buy those because those usually like at one point they were only $60, and I cursed myself for not buying one when it was 60 because I think now they're like 200. So that's always a tough one. But
yeah, I still have one. I had 2. I ended up selling one. But basically recoup the money. So
try reaching out to him because I mean
that was years ago. That was so long ago. That was so long ago. That was when he came to New Orleans. He loves the Saints. He hates the Fan Expo. So it was like I think they gave him a bad taste in his mouth. I don't know what happened with all that, but
Oh, yeah. I mean,
he
he meant
I've reached out. He remembers because he says he would never do New Orleans Fan Expo again. So
yeah.
he remembers this. I'm not gonna keep asking about something. After I asked a couple times, I think that's more than enough. That's
Well, I
more than
mean,
enough. But so, like I said, it wasn't. Like I said, I had good and bad. It wasn't bad enough that I would dislike the person. And I would never support him. I still follow him in his group and stuff like that. And I try to buy stuff, but they always, go fast when he does like drops or, buy stuff like original art and all that stuff.
yeah.
So I mean, the bad experience hadn't rubbed me enough to shun the person and to speak ill will, but
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm not gonna keep chasing after about something that happened, something that was years ago. So it's not a big
Yeah.
deal, Becker, man. It
You
was
know what the best
because
part about
I still like the guy. It's not like it was like a bad.
You know what the best part about me saying about that, like basically being like, yeah, like she ghosted me and then she basically stole my money and this and that, um was that people that were in the group were telling me that, like, how dare you, I can't believe that you would bring this up, like, it's been only 6 months and you're crying about it. I've been waiting 4.5 years for something and I still haven't got. I was like, dude, what? Like, well, I'm sorry that you think that and then so, and after the present that people are like yelling at me and stuff, I was just like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, pal. I'm not waiting 4.5 years for something like that. That's crazy talk. And then so I got shamed for even bringing it up by like a couple people, and then a whole bunch of people like, no, you like he put money down. This is right. Like what's right is right, and you don't do that to people and blah blah blah. So like it ended up starting a whole big thing, and I was like, wow. I was like, all I did was just say that she didn't give me my heart. That's all. And but it was funny though because it was just like there are some people that I guess really do have situations where they will, like, some people are just, I guess, extraordinarily patient, where it's like, oh, it took 5.5 years but I finally got it. See, I'm like, oh well, good for you. I've kind of moved on. Like I've had a child since then. Like things have happened since then.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm not gonna keep bugging a person. I think a couple times bugging them. It was more than enough.
Mhm.
Um, like you said, that I think when he first came, I don't even know if my daughter might have been little. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I got close to being she's almost a preteen now. You know what I mean? That's how
Yeah.
old. That's how long ago. Like she was a basically a baby. Now she's almost a preteen, so I'm not worried about it anymore.
Oh wow.
If I
I mean,
really was, I would have harassed them and probably got kicked out of the group,
yeah.
harassing them to get it. But
I
I'm not. It's not that serious.
I should ask the chat if I have an actual problem as far as like television watching and stuff. So like Squid Games came out today.
Oh, it did.
It's season two. Yeah, season two is out today, so you can watch it. And
I'll watch it eventually.
yeah, so it's just like, so I've watched. I'm on to episode 4. There's only 7 episodes, but I've watched 3 out of 7 today. So I don't know if that's like an issue, or it's like, oh my god. I mean, I'm off from work, so it's not like I'm just sitting there like neglecting things I need to do.
I'll be
But
right
I'm just
back.
kind of like, you know, I'm kind of curious. Like, is it like, oh, you may have a problem. Like when something comes out, you obsessively watch it till the very end on the first day. Like, do you guys find that to be an issue? Like, if a show comes out that you have the time to watch it, one day, or is it like legit therapist hit? What's the question? Well, the question was is if there's a show that comes out and on like Netflix or whatever other streaming, and you can binge it all in one day, and that's what and that's what you tend to do, would you consider that to be an issue? Is that like a little bit obsessive? I mean, I have the time to do it, so it's not like I'm not. I'm not like I'm neglecting other things. I just was like, but like whenever they come out, I'm just like I have that mindset of like I want to see everything. So I'll probably, when we're done with this, watch at least episode 4 and then finish it off tomorrow. But like Cobra Kai, the second part, I watched it all in one day. Okay, can be considered downtime. I'll take it. I just like, for me, I love watching those shows because I'm not worried about spoilers, nothing like that. I just really just like get into it. I'm like, I want to get this out of the way, and this and that. The one Netflix show that made me have to not do that was Stranger Things, because they made the episodes like 2 hours long a piece, and I was like, I don't get this much time to be doing like that. But Supposedly that's coming out next, I think, summer. So that's gonna be cool. They put a date out for the third part of Cobra Kai, which is February 13th, so the day before Valentine's Day. So that's fun for everybody who's in long term committed or just any kind of relationship where it's like, oh, like, you know, I gotta watch Cobra Kai, or you can watch it the day before and get it all out the way, or it's a Monday and then Valentine's Day is, oh no, hold on. I'm looking wrong. So that is on it's on a Thursday and Valentine's Day is on a Friday. Forget it. Yep. Save it for the weekend. If you neglect responsibilities or use it to escape problems, it leads to poor sleep. Oh no. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Like I will tend to just kind of I like to go back and binge things that I didn't really that I just had when I have the time to do it. So it'll be like if a show comes out and and I know that there's just I have nothing to do. Like right now, I work for college, so we're on Christmas break, so it's just like I can just blow through that and not have to worry about it. Yeah. All in one or two I like I have to say when it comes to like Max watching the Creature Commandos, I like it. I think it's good. It's very good animation and everything like that. But I really don't like having to wait till the next week. So Invincibles like that, where it's like they'll come out with a few episodes in a row, or they come out with two to begin with, and then it's every single week. Sometimes I just wait until it's done so I can see it all at once, just because it's more fun to watch it that way. Like watching in a week, then you kind of have to go back and recap, and I think it's definitely um Oh, Creature Commandos is awesome. I actually really like what they did, and it's cool to see a different group of hero, just kind of a bunch of B and C list characters that you really don't know that well, and then see like what they're talking about. I think my favorite character on it is Frankenstein, because there's more to his story, but Frankenstein's funny. He's just a funny character. Um, but I do prefer it that way. I don't like having to wait and kind of come back to things. I'll wait until it's all done and then watch it that way. I did that with I actually did that with Breaking Bad. I didn't watch that. Um, I didn't watch the first 4 seasons, and then when season 5 was getting ready to come out, I took that I was in college at that time. I took that summer just because I didn't have really much of anything to do. So at night I would catch and watch a few episodes. So I watched seasons 1 through 4 all the way and finish it right before I want to say like a week or two before the show was coming back. So when season 5 came back, I was all caught up. I was like, yep, I know everything that's going on. I know all the characters because I just watched it over the past 2 months, and it was actually kind of fun. So let's see. Chad says that he can't watch Creature Commandos. He can't because his fiance and him don't like the same things, so he
Well,
can't
that's why you
always.
got. You told me to me you gotta in that type of aspect you gotta give and take. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Watch you
yeah,
you watch stuff she likes and she watches stuff you like because you don't know if you would like either person. You don't know what you're gonna like until you try it.
yeah.
So that's
My
just
wife
my
actually
because
surprised me.
yeah.
She got me to watch something that
My
I
wife likes
normally.
Squid Games. I didn't know nothing about the first Squid Games. I knew nothing about the first one. She started watching and she told me about it, and then I watched it,
Yeah, it's a good
which is
show.
crazy. Yeah,
What the hell is the show called?
but I'm
Like,
watching. I'm watching What If right now. What If and
oh, I didn't know even that was out. That makes
yeah,
me
What
happy.
If came out
Yeah.
started what was it like the 23rd? I think it started on the
Oh,
23rd.
well then
Yeah,
I can watch that now.
yeah,
Yay
it's like
me.
4 episodes in. Yeah,
Oh, cool. I no, I was actually so the show on Netflix and I forget what it's called. My wife knows the name of it. I just know the people that were in it. And if she had told me, oh, so there's a show on Netflix, you should definitely check it out. It has Lisa Kudrow and Ray Romano. I would have been like, no, I'm done. I don't care about Ray Romano. I don't care about Lisa Kudrow. And like, oh, Dennis Leary's not like, yeah, I don't mind Dennis Leary. But I actually watched it. It was actually pretty good. It was like kind of a uh, um it was about selling a house, and these people are listing the house up for sale, and they don't reveal exactly why it is they're selling it, and then you have all these different people that are trying to buy it. So it sounds weird to begin with, but it's like a dark comedy, and so as you go, so it's kind of a mystery involved, and it's actually really good. I was surprised, and it was 8 episodes. We watched it, and I was just like, just actually really surprised that was, and then she's like, "Yeah, I suggested this." And I was like, "Yeah, one for you," because usually I'm the one bringing shows to her. So I'm like, "Oh, check out this thing, or what about that thing?" So she doesn't like animation, and that's cool. I don't like One Tree Hill or Supernatural, so we have our own things. I've never watched Supernatural. Um, I want to say One Tree Hill is like, um,
Wasn't
I
that the
know
show with the guy who did he arrested or something?
I have no idea. I know One Tree Hill was on WB, so I associate it with like Dawson's Creek like things. So, but I watched Dawson's Creek. I think for either one or two seasons, and the reason why is because in the preview they showed when Josh Vanderbeek throws a ball off of that dude's face, and I wanted to see why he did it. I was like, dude, like, all right, I'm in. I want to see him get blasted with the ball, and then and they had it in the trailer for the show before it first started, and I remember the trailer had that song, "How's it gonna be if you don't know me?" And I was like, so I already hated it because I don't like that song, and so like, oh, it's like, so I'm like, all right, well, someone gets blasted in the face with a basketball, I got to see this, and so I watched, and I'm figuring it's gonna be like 5 episodes. It was 2 seasons before he hit him in the face with that basketball, and now I know characters' names, and I started getting mad, and then but it was like, it was worth it though. It was like as far as that he got hit in the face with the basketball because dude called him Oompa Loompa, and he didn't like that, and he smashed him with a basketball because he said it to him in front of a bunch of girls, and then Dawson had enough and decided to take things into his own hands and bow right in his face. So, but yeah, like Dawson's Creek was a big deal. I remember in high school people like Dawson's Creek, and then because it took place in some fictional made up Massachusetts city, it was like, in high school they're like, oh, this is 90210 type thing. I'm like, okay, all right, whatever you like, but it takes I think it was like something place Massachusetts. I'm like, if you can find it on a map, then like you can call it your own 90210. There's no such and such place. Like at least Beverly Hills 90210, like it happened. Like Beverly Hills is a real place. So okay, all the Beverly Hills people back in the 90s could say like, this is how we grew up in high school. I guess I don't know, but it just makes me laugh. But that would be like someone be like, oh, like True Blood's like 90210. Like we don't have vampires and werewolves running around here. That's not how Bernard Parish is. Damn it.
So, do you have a list for 2025? Or do you still have your other list and you just work on that old
Oh,
list?
I have, so I haven't made a physical list, but I do have it. I always have it on
On standby.
uh no, well, I have it on a spreadsheet. And I just added stuff to it like for books I want to get. Let me see. And I work on that sometimes at work. I'm just like, oh, let me take a look at this. So let's see. That can't be right. This is telling me the last time I looked at it, or the last time I sent it, emailed to myself here was, or emailed to myself from work was October of 2024. So, but I mean, so as far as actual books, I have a pretty, like I haven't gotten rid of a lot of the books that I had gotten. So, but it's still pretty hefty. I want to say, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, actually, no, that's not 13. Let's see, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. All right, so it's over 25 books, and then there's another editions that I put on there. And it's just a more hefty of a thing, and it's just actually no. I think this is more okay. This is more accurate, I think. But yeah, it's a lot of books. I want to say it's probably close to like around 60 or so books, and it's just like not all of these are ones that I have to have. It's just like ones that I'd like to get. So ones that I keep an eye out for. And yeah, like to condense it down to books I absolutely want to get. I'll have to do that and put up an actual, like on a board of the books I really I'm focusing on trying to get. If I had to say like one that I really really hope to get out of all of them, I would say is probably Silver Surfer 4, but I don't know if that's kind of gotten too far out of my range.
That one, that's just it's not that it shouldn't be out of your range. I'm gonna say it like that.
Oh, it's out
That's
of
the
my
first
range.
up. No. I'm not, I know it is. What I'm trying to say is it shouldn't be because it's not a key. It's just a freaking
It's a good cover
nice
though.
cover. It's just a really nice cover.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
I know.
it kills me that that book shouldn't be out of reach.
I think it's because it's lower print run. I don't think that I think that one is not as abundant as you would think. And then of course because it's such a good cover, and it doesn't help that Romita died because I think it's a Romita cover. I'm pretty sure,
Nah, that's a
or is it Bushima?
yeah, it's a Bashima. I think it's a Bashima. I don't know which one though.
Yeah, yeah. But
It's
the
a
thing is,
Bashima
like,
cover. Yeah. It's like whoever I forgot. It's I think it might be Sal. It's one of the Bashima's first interior artwork,
yeah, maybe
and
that's
it's
what it
whatever
is.
the other one's cover, but that's like his best cover ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's not like you can talk to Kurt. You say Kirby. Oh, Kirby has this. Is a good cover, like one of his best cover. No, this is this person's Mishima's best cover ever. It's non
yeah,
argue. We can't even argue it. But I forgot which one of the is the interior first interior art. It's so that's like
yeah,
the key notes about it.
yeah.
Beckerman was still here. He'll tell us exactly. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not.
The toughest part for me is having the just the fact that I would like to get that, but I definitely need to get a new computer because it's just there's no way around it. Like so how you were saying about like getting some video, like I actually can't do that right now because it's too intense on my computer. So
Mhm.
as far as me doing any kind of production, that's halted until I get a new computer. So I did look, I did go to a shop and look at something that would be I guess perfect for what I wanted to do, but it's probably around like $1,800. So I just don't have that on hand right now. So, and then on top of that, like as far as the conventions and everything, like it'd probably be something that I do
Yeah, I gotta buy my
probably
tickets
hopefully
for
towards the end of
Heroes too.
you probably by the what now?
My tickets.
Oh, I did that. I did that as soon as I went on sale. I was like, yep, get him. Like I did everything with that for that pretty early just because I wanted to make sure I had that
I
all.
figure I had a little time because it dropped like right before the holidays,
Mhm.
and I know probably a lot of people weren't buying them probably after the holidays.
Maybe.
So the I know the was it the VIP ones are still available.
Yeah, like
Uh,
I got the
uh,
VIP for that. I did the same thing for Terrificon, and I got my room, so I like all that's all set. So it's just kind of really just kind of trying to get that all squared away and make sure that I have money for Heroes, and then I would say I guess after that, like have some money for Terrificon and everything like that. Like I'm more going for Terrificon just to hang out with people, and then maybe get some books here and there if I can, but. And then following that, that's when I'll put money towards getting a computer, unless this thing croaks and I have to kind of shuffle things around. But
hmm.
but yeah, I'm just kind of like I'm
Man, just
looking
sell
forward
some of
to that.
those extra books you got, man. You got extra copies and stuff.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because like when I talked to that guy, he's like, I was like, he's like, oh, I was like, well, how old of a computer are we talking? I was like, well, it's like it's definitely it's almost a teenager. I was like, it's 12 going on 13. He's just like, I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. And he looked at me. I was just like, really? I was like, yeah. It's like it still works. It still works, and it's like, I mean, it runs very rough, but it still works. I mean, as long as it's working, I'm
I mean,
fine
it
with it.
does what you needed to do. You want to do more with it. So yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's probably that should be on your book goal list as well. Like computer should be on there.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know. I just
It's like I mean, mine is relatively is old for for how long I've had it.
yeah.
But it won't be getting one anytime soon either. Like we just
Well, that's
got
the
my
thing.
daughter.
It's
We
like,
just got my daughter an iPad so for
yeah,
Christmas. So I don't see
yeah,
us getting I don't see getting a new computer a priority. Maybe 2026. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely want to get it. I want to get it hopefully by the end of next year, or at some point by next year, so I'm ready to do what I want to do. As far as like being able to make videos and things. But I mean, for now, I'm just kind of just hoping that when I turn this on, it goes on and everything works. Because and that's just I mean that's my only computer that I have, and it's been good to me. It's done a lot of good for me as far as like me being able to use it without any kind of problems and everything like that. So I can't complain about it. Like I know some people be like, this brand stinks and that brand, oh, that like this computer wasn't that this computer's been phenomenal. I cannot complain. So but
Yeah.
I do know that as far as books though, it's just like just trying to find. I think for me, there's a lot of things that I look at and like, oh, like I'm looking for some more rare stuff. So that makes me happy. But you know, uh, and then there's some of the keys I want to get and everything. But it's just like I'm also not going like I know a lot of people like, oh, like what grails do you really want to get? I'm like, I was like, if I had to choose, I would say probably like the two biggest that I would be like, I definitely would like to get these before anything else, before anything um would be either Silver Surfer 4, I should say three. Silver Surfer 4, Silver Surfer 1, and then the other would be Fantastic 452, which I mean we'll see with that because everything is
And I know somebody who has one for sale.
yeah.
Actually, he has a 52 and a 53 for sale, $400.
Oh really?
It was a great deal.
Yeah.
Uh, a guy
You
we
said
know
what? He's
from
just
a guy.
gone now.
No. It's still available because he only tried to sell it on Big Lion Cake's auction.
Oh,
He's the leader of the New York Warriors. Big East
Big
Comics.
E.
Yeah,
I could reach
yes.
out to see what he's got.
Yeah. I would say honestly that one is very obtainable, and it's how the price has lowered in the last few years of that book. Uh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would, it's easier to get, and I would reach out to him because, like I said, it was a good deal. I thought, and I think it was a mid grade copy, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
Like it was a mid grade
I,
copy, and he threw in the 53. Not saying that'll be the, but for
yeah,
$400, I kept looking at it and said, dude, I was like, what's wrong with this book? You know what I mean? Like, besides it, I mean, I know it's a mid grade, it's not like it's a high grade, but I'm just saying, like, dude, a few years ago, that would sell for over $400 by itself.
yeah.
He was like,
I mean,
that one and 53,
yeah. I look in a lot of places, and the thing is that like I don't because things kind of come to me because I'm patient. Like they come to me different ways. Like I'm not always like I'll see something else I want, and I'll just kind of look in a lot of different places. So sometimes I do miss out on things because I'm not constantly vigilantly checking. Just
Mhm.
because sometimes you have money, sometimes you don't, and places when you don't have money, you're just not looking. And so there's a lot of deals that I end up
Yeah,
not getting.
well, yeah, we talk about it all the time when a certain person does his own con on Instagram.
Yeah,
It's like man, I wish I would know this like 6 months in advance. So I could just be like, all right, no more spending.
yeah. Well, the other thing too is um, when it comes to that I mean not even just that it's just the fact that um, you know sometimes you get something and it's like oh like I never regret buying something and not leaving me money for something else but I do be like oh if I had known that this book was going to be here I would have gotten that probably before getting this but I mean it's all good just because in the end I
It's
mean you
all
can get
relative. It's all relative.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah, like you can't get mad and like, oh well, I bought first Thanos and this, and it's like, oh well, I could have had. I mean, potentially I could have had something bigger if I had just been like, oh, all right, wait for Iron Man 55 and then try to get this. It's like, no, you know what, the price is right in Iron Man 55. I'm getting it now, just because I've always wanted it and I have it, so now it's there, and um, I think that like Morbius like I saw Morbius about 5 times this year and it was all the times where I didn't have the money to get it. If I did I would have bought it but I just don't have it right now. But that's okay. I mean, I can't complain and say like, oh, I don't have a fresh Morbius, because I did end up getting a lot of other books that I was like, oh, like these are great books. Like I'm actually excited to have these. So, you know, um, all that means is Morbius is going to take a little bit more time to get to me. So, but I'll get him eventually.
Well, I mean, good thing about that is it's going to keep dropping in price, and you'll be able to get a better grade for the price you're willing to pay.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
like whatever you're willing to pay, like you're probably gonna 2 grades higher now. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Well, that's why I'm excited for anybody who's like, oh, like this Craven movie is just the worst. Like, oh, please keep saying how bad it is. Please just watch the price of the Craven books go down, and watch the price of
that book was already. Well, Rhino, I think Rhinos has been never really super high.
Well, because it's tied to Mary Jane. That's the problem.
Yeah, so it's like it's in that middle part.
Yeah.
Like $200-$300, you can get a first Rhino.
Yeah.
I literally had one. I think I sold to Doc for like around that price.
Yeah.
So that one's definitely obtainable with like just saving up for like a month. But I can see what you're saying about the Craven, because that one has always been high, in my opinion. It's always been high, and then it got a movie announcement and it made it like even higher. And I'm like, hopefully it comes back to reality, because at some points I think it was more expensive than the Green Goblin, if I'm not mistaken, which is crazy. You're like,
yeah, I mean,
which I don't understand.
I know that.
Yeah, so if anybody in the chat is watching, 4 people, I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's still Harm's Way and stuff. You guys want to join the chat holiday special? Just to chat. It's open mic. We're just talking about different things. So I can tell you a couple of books on my list, because my list is basically the same. Besides the 5 books I've gotten off of the list, but I mean, I still have on my list. I still have FF48. I'm not 48. FF49 still on the list. I still have All Star Comics. What is that? I can't think what All Star Comics that is, but that's the one with Power Girl. Those are to me the mid tier books are kind of still on the list. But these Outer Reach books, I just have them on there because you never know what could happen. I got the Journey and Mystery 83. I got the Hulk #1, and I got the All Star Comics 8, which I'll probably just leave those big, crazy, out the world books on there. I'm not going to add any other crazy out the world books. I would love to, but first Tony Stark and like first Ant-Man, like the original Ant-Man, those are still kind of like too expensive. So I'm not even going to put those on the list, but I don't know what I'm going to add like on my list to take those over. I haven't really thought about it. I've kind of been doing upgrades, stuff like that.
I can see that. Like that's actually not a bad deal to do. It's just like, all right, what book do I have in this grade that I want to make in a better grade? Just because, I mean, in the end, I mean, it frees you up from having a book that your actual book that you've had, and then if you're getting a better grade, then you can sell off the other one. So that's always good. You can't.
So I've just been doing that lately, because I haven't been thinking what to add, what to replace the books I've gotten off that list that I made a couple of years ago. I do have some Black Keys or African American key books, but I'm not putting those on the list. So I might put this book on the list. It's not might put the first Matt Baker art. I think it's a Jumbo Comics 69. That might be on the list, but that's one of those like in that Journey in the Mystery round, Journey in the Mystery round. So it's almost on that level. So that one's definitely on my list. I know I saw one actually recently. It was like a 2.5, but I didn't have the like $1,600 I think they wanted at the time, and that was a few weeks ago. But that's probably gonna be on the list. I don't know what else I want to put on the list. You know what I mean? It's like, I really don't know.
I mean, it's just, I mean, it's hard if you're not sure. Like I would say, I mean, there's books that I would love to put on my list. That's just like, oh, like these would be long shot books. There's like there's no way I'm gonna
Oh,
put
I
them.
got it. I got one. I got one I want to add. I just thought about it because it's been on my sub list. Uh, it's was it Green Lantern 87, first appearance
Oh
of
yeah,
John
yeah,
Stewart.
yeah. Let's do it.
That one's always been on my list. And then when they made the announcement, I'm like, but I still got some
Yeah,
time because there's no trailer and all this is
yeah,
casting. So uh, that's like on my need to get before it gets even more expensive.
yeah. Like I
List.
have
I
that
do.
CCS 65.
Yeah,
So
and I do have a guy going there I can kind of trade to get the John Stewart. So I do want the John Stewart. That's kind of like on my list, and then it goes into what I collect African American characters. So that one's there. Like I said, the Jumbo Comic 69. Um, oh man, I'm trying to think what I would want to get. I want to get an Ultimate Fallout 4, the regular cover. Uh,
yeah,
like I'm gonna get that in the 9.8. So that I could put that on the list. So that's on there because
mhm.
I have the variant, but I would love to just get the regular cover.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
if I was just throwing out random books, like I mean, and not saying that you're doing that, but if I was just throwing out something random that's like, oh, like I just want one of these because I want one, and you know, like I'd be like, okay, I'll beat on number like first Usagi Jimbo, I'll beat on number two. Like I'll put that.
Albedo, no, yeah, that would be
That's
on
like
my list, but
yeah, that's
that's
like
on
20 grand. And like yeah, I don't have that kind of money.
that's the journey to mystery level. That's why I'm not gonna even put that
But yeah,
on. That would
exactly.
Albedo. Like I think Ultimate Fallout 4, the regular cover is more obtainable to be on the
Oh,
list. I would
yeah,
love to get a 9.8, but I'll be okay with it 9.4 to 9.6. Even a raw copy, I'll be happy with. So that one's
yeah,
not too extreme. The John Stewart one is really not that extreme either. It just depends on what grade you want.
yeah,
Um, so those are some good books I think I can get next year without breaking the bank. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think there's plenty of good books, and it's just like I think that really outside of the fact that I'm excited to meet people as heroes, that's also the part of the reason why I wanted to go because I've heard really good things about them having a lot of books like vendor wise is really
Well, you
good.
know what else I would love to get too, because the price is like cut in half, and it's still expensive, but it's
Yeah,
literally cut in half because I remember what it was the Black Cat, the 9.8. First Black
yeah,
Cat in the 9.8 used to be $3,000. Now I literally just saw Elite sell for $1,200.
that's cool.
So
I'm happy with my 9.2.
I'm happy. Look, I
I will
haven't.
never get above a
I have
9.2.
a 9.6. I have a 9.6, and I've been happy. But
Yeah,
if I can, basically, it's almost where it's like, ooh, the 9.6 could almost fund the 9.8. It's all like
yeah,
it's like halfway there. So it's like, huh? If that 9.8 keeps dropping and the 9.6 stays where it's at, yeah, I don't mind selling my 9.6 for like $600, and then if the 9.8's like 1,000, to use that and help fund the 9.8. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because the 9.8 has so much more potential because we've seen it at its heights multiple times. Multiple times it's gone over $3,000.
yeah,
So it's just something like long term investment that and I collect the first appearance female characters. So that's one of those things that's kind of like an upgrade book. I don't know if that would be cool, like be necessarily on the list. That's on. It's like I just like this to have, but if I can't get it, I'm okay because I already have the book. So
yeah. I mean, I don't really. I mean, like I'm trying to think of anything that like I had that. I mean, let's see. I know I put like fresh Shaka, so ASM 42. I put 298 and 299 because I have a 300, so I'd like to get
uh,
those two. And then I know that I've had this on my list for a while, but I can't like it's hard to find, which is a Kara 38. That's the last of
that's the
that, and then
last Akira. Huh?
yeah, once I get that, I can fill in the rest pretty I think easily. It's just finding them all.
The last
Um,
one it was the hardest one, and then the
yeah,
rest, I
and
think.
37 isn't
Well,
that bad. Like, but
yeah.
the like it's like one isn't hard. Like you can find it, it's just expensive. And then 38 is tough to find. And really, where you end up finding it, usually that I've seen, is that they'll sell lots. So they'll sell like 1 through 38, a whole lot, but it's like $3,000. I'm like, that's too much money. I can't deal with that. But you know, um, then I mean, I had that first Sabrina, which I keep looking at that, and then I was also looking at the first not the first, but like what's it called? I think her first title was Josie from Josie and the Pussycats. So I've been looking at those, and then I want to try to get it. It's just it's always very expensive, and that's the Deadpool 45 Scotty Young Run the Jewels one. That's a tough one.
Oh, that's that one. I think me and you probably
I always
together.
look,
If
but
we probably would have seen that book twice, maybe once on Instagram. I know I've seen it a couple
I,
times, but
Instagram it never comes up. I see it on eBay, but like people
I seen
just
it one
really
time
don't.
on Instagram from our buddy
Um,
DJ. DJ had it once,
yeah,
and he wanted like
um,
$500 for it.
yeah,
Somebody
and
did
then
buy it though.
oh, of course. I always look. I always look for different stuff that is kind of like off the beaten path type stuff, and I'm just like, you know, if I can get it, great. If I can't, well. But I really would like to get um there's Sally Forth. It's Adam Hughes cover number 8. Like that's a good book, and it wasn't that expensive. Like I could have had one for not too much a couple years ago, but now because it's more rare and people know it, it's expensive now. Like I've seen people asking like $900 for it. I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. Um,
Mhm.
and then I have let's see, so oh yeah, that first He-Man that DC Comics presents 47, and then
You
also
don't have that
20.
one?
No, I don't have that.
I
I don't
thought
have
you
that.
had that.
Mm-mm, I don't have that. I don't have the 26 to I don't have the Teen Titans one. Um and then
What, the
there's
Teen
actually
Titans 2?
no, I have that. I don't have
Oh,
the I don't have the DC Comics Presents where it's the first appearance. So it's the first appearance of Cyborg, Starfire, and I think Raven. I don't have that. It's the one that Chris Barrett usually shows, where it's like Green Lantern, and he's putting the Kryptonite rock on Superman. So I want to
mhm.
get that. And then um, two other ones that are actually pretty cool. I put this. So these are some more long shots. I'm like, oh, Dragon Ball Z #1 first print and Dragon Ball #1 first print, which wishful thinking. Can't go. Just always keep an eye out for them. But Betty and Veronica 261 and 262. That's Vampironica, which is a cool so she's basically like I don't know specifically when they started doing like the monster stories where like they turn into monster characters, but like I know that that Vampironica is a cool one because it's like you have her kind of dressed like Vampirina, but and then
Vampirina.
Betty's Betty, no, not Vampirina. What am I thinking about? No, 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 no. Vamp. I'm sitting there thinking, no,
that's
Vampirina's a
that's
little girl.
that's that's why I started singing it. What's up,
Vampira,
G
Vampira.
Man? What's going on, G Man? How you
Yeah.
doing?
No, yeah, no, no, not Vampirina.
Uh,
Vampira or whatever. So I was like, all right, that'd be kind of cool. And then Betty's like a vampire hunter, almost like Buffy. So I was like, that's kind of cool. And so definitely those two because they're cool. And then I really would love to get the Betty and Veronica. So I think it's a Veronica cover where she's diving off the diving board. That's another good one.
oh yeah, I've seen
Um,
that before. G
yeah.
Man, this is what I'm giving away for my channel members. You got to be a channel member to get in these keys.
See,
First Lady Deadpool, first
I
Spider
do need that.
Woman. So a
I
dollar
need
99. Literally, super chats. People have done higher in super chats. $1.99. And yes, if you be a channel member for 1 month, and you still will get entered. Just throwing it out there. Channel member. It's the same.
so a
No
dollar 99.
supers. No, I'm just doing channel members. Just channel members. Channel members only. Channel members only. I figured this is a better way because I don't get super chats. He said no super. Yeah, because I don't get any. So no supers.
How come you don't get super chat?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the chat. I don't know. I don't get.
All right. I thought you meant like you weren't capable of. Yeah, I don't.
No. I don't get input into super chat. Like people don't do it like other channels do. Like people just drop, $25, $50, $100 on others. Like I don't get really. I beg to get $2 super chats. So I say, you know what? It's easier just to do it for channel members because they're always there. So if I make it a channel membership giveaway, I don't lose because those people with channel memberships are always there. Like I know Stepple's a channel membership. I know Susie Q is. I know Nathan's Comic Planet. Shoot, I can't remember them all, but I know those off the top of my head. I got like 3 others, but yeah, it's channel members are easy to remember, and I even lowered the tiers because I have like a high tier, but that's people who do a lot of buying on Instagram, like buying, so they get free shipping. So that's like, to me, in my opinion, the best tier if you buy just one thing from me a month because you get free shipping. So that's the best tier if you buy stuff. But the other tiers are really good because you get always entered in you always get entered in the win, and depending on your level, depending on how many entries you get. So like the $199, I think is the lowest tier, but that's still 2 entries. And I have a $299, which is 3 entries, and then so on and so forth. That's how I'm gonna do it from now on. But look like we had a new channel member. I don't I don't know. It doesn't say what level of membership he is, so we're just gonna give him this video because he said he can do it for a while, so he'll get this one. We'll give him this one.
Yeah, I think G Money definitely knows something. Yeah, G Money knows something. You fucked up. You fucked up big time. You're incapable of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Bam! So appreciate you, G-Man. You get the 9, so you get 10 entries. You're gonna get 10 entries. Also, discounted shipping if you buy something to me in the future. So, but yeah, 10 entries, and I actually have another book to add to this. I don't have it with me yet. I don't have it yet. It's a Nova 1. Nova 1's going to be getting added. So if you don't have a Nova 1, you can get the Nova 1 as well. That one's going to be added. I just don't have it in the mail yet because with the post office, we got slow shipping. You got slow shipping, but yeah, Nova 1 is also going to be added to that bunch of books. So that's going to be a good little giveaway for the channel members. And like I said, even if you do the lower tier and it's just for a month, I think it's better in my opinion because you'll get entered in automatically because I can see who are channel members, and it does tell me like if they were there for like a month, 2 months. Because if you're there for 2 months at even a lower tier, you get your entries times 2. So he said, I've had a few beers. Still celebrating. What you celebrating? Christmas, man? What you got like that for Christmas, man?
I got this microphone for Christmas.
I know you got a microphone. That was your Christmas present from the wife?
Yeah. No, my mother actually gave me that, so yeah, I got that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that made me happy. I was like, I'll take a microphone just because, and really, honestly, the reason why I bought it, and I'm hoping this solves the problem that I have, because like whenever it's the hunt and people get heated, like, oh, like, and your book sucks and mine, and you're talking, I've noticed that on the replays of it, like I get drowned out. So some of the stuff that I'm saying that would like some of the stuff I'm saying, like the one-liners and shit that I'm like don't come across. So
it'll come
across. The other person's destroying me. I'm like, I can't have this. I need to be loud and powerful and say, your book is terrible because my book is great, and you know it. And then back, so and I just figured because I've used my webcam was my microphone for a long time, and it's just like I probably need to get a new one of those, but I want to get something separate so that its sound is just coming from the microphone itself, so it can be nice and strong and powerful. So because I've noticed that sometimes some of my videos audio is a little low, so I want to be able to have everybody hear me and be clear and sound good.
Well, it's clear. It sounds good to me. Sounds
That
good
works.
to me. G-Man, if you want to hang out for a little bit, let us know. I'll send you the link. I have it on Instagram. I put it in the Hunt chat. But I don't see anybody around. Hello. Bonnie says Merry Christmas.
I got a fork.
Yes,
You got a fork? That's a spork, not a fork.
Yeah, kind of a spork.
No, it's a fork.
What were you eating? Oh, is that what the macaroni and cheese and hot dog you had earlier? No? Cake?
No, it's just hot dog.
Oh, just hot dog.
Hot dog. That's good.
Yeah, she had hot dog for dinner.
If you didn't watch the video, the day before Christmas Eve, well, this was my surprise. Wait.
No, that was just a surprise.
Trying to make sure she doesn't fall down. No. So she was on the live video that we did, or the live video that I did, the Fantastic Forum episode.
Oh, it was after I left?
Yeah, she was in the beginning. No. She was in the very beginning. So before you got there. Hey, this is a little dangerous because you didn't knock stuff down. Yeah, stop.
You've gotten too big. You can't do that anymore. Yeah. it's like my daughter. My daughter trying to jump on me.
So,
It's like,
no, she's doing something tough.
I'll let her say hello, but she's only can stay for a second because she's playing on her pad. Okay?
Wait,
Yeah.
can I play with her?
She's on Roblox. Hold on. Bye.
What?
I mean, you can always just not.
Can I get her phone number?
Take it easy.
Well, the parents will talk about it later. Your friend wants to say hello. Bend down. You're too tall. Your hair's all poofed up.
How do you put these in?
There you go.
Yeah.
You get here?
I keep falling out.
Uh-oh.
She wants to say hello. What's up, Kyle? Matt likes comics and Kyle. I'll drop the link for you guys.
Just waiting to say hi.
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 She said she got to get your number so that y'all could play Roblox.
Wait, what?
So y'all could play
Yeah.
Roblox.
Roblox.
Okay. No, I'm talking about later.
Oh.
What the dads will confirm. We'll
talk about that later. You guys can probably play a little run. Yeah.
So,
Go
she just
go
want to say
on.
hello.
Yeah.
She just want to say hello.
Okay.
You tell her you'll talk to her later.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. I might talk to you in the chat.
Okay.
Oh God, I'm coughing.
Yeah.
Oh God, so just her sitting on me got me coughing. Oh, my chest. Oh, we got somebody entering the chat. Kyle Walker. Also, Matt, if you want to join, you're more than welcome to join. So let me see. What can I play for this guy? I need to see when Chris gets a new computer, we'll get some cool intros for people who join in. I can play them for you guys. So we got 2 people. Ooh. So let's play. I don't know what we're gonna play. Let's just play this one. We're not playing that one. That's not what we're gonna play. I'll play this.
Nice night.
Mm-hmm. Pizza dude's got 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to
Holidays.
these guys,
What's up,
man. This guy, let me tell you about this guy. I don't know if he sent did he send you guys? Oh, he did send the pictures in the chat. I don't know if you saw it in your chat, Robert. You post those pictures of the barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Yum
Yeah,
yum.
no,
Yum yum.
Kyle lives in the future a little bit, so Kyle's sitting there telling everybody Merry Christmas. You
I
know,
feel like a gremlin
like
right
about
now.
7 hours before Christmas actually happened. He's like, "Merry Christmas!" Like, Kyle living in the future again. So he'll be in 2025, a few
Yep.
hours before us.
Matt says he's not dressed to come on. Matt, I'm only dressed from this far up, so it's okay.
I'll be right back.
All right. So how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing this evening?
Good.
Good.
Did you get everything they wanted for Christmas?
Oh man, yes, and some. My
Yeah.
daughter got her iPad that she didn't know she was getting. We surprised her. My wife like boxed it in like 3 boxes. So when she opened it up, you saw tears of joy.
Yeah, I mean, she did.
She didn't believe it.
That was fun.
So yeah, that was actually a good video. That's one of those videos, and you're like, I'm watching it happen, and I almost cried.
Yeah, of course. Hey,
Yeah, so it
little
was
girl happy.
good. Yeah, so you make her. It
And
was
it's for
nice
art
because
too. Isn't it for
Yeah.
art?
oh,
as well?
that's all she's been doing. My wife says, yeah, we're supposed to be watching a movie, but she's drawing.
So I've tried for 2 nights now because it's Ridley Scott. I bought the damn movie and I'm still waiting to watch it. I keep getting interrupted because I wind up reading, but I haven't gotten through Gladiator 2. Talk about
Really?
over the top. Talk about
It is over the top.
it's really over the top. I got to the rhino scene. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Hey,
I was like,
it's
and all the lines,
out there.
all the lines you put in there from the old movie and stuff like that. Like, okay, I get where you're going with it.
And
I can handle it because Ridley Scott directed it.
He took out some stuff. They said they had some scenes that were like a little like
Yeah.
over the top or whatever you want to say. They took some of those scenes out, but even you could kind of tell the emphasis of what's going on in this movie. And I'm
So
like,
I'm trying to watch it. I'll definitely watch it. I'm stuck in this book. It's a 3,000 page book, a PDF. I've been reading, and I'm just been. I can't get out of it.
What book is it?
A lot of science. Not a book you guys would probably would like, but it's
You don't know
called. It's called The Natural Aquarium. That's what it's called.
Is it by the same guy that made Blade Runner?
No.
I remember that because Blade Runner's real name is what? Do robots dream of electric sheep or something like that?
Yeah.
You would know it was Blade Runner from that, but like that's the real name of it.
Have you guys seen any of that? I'm going to say it wrong. Next Level, the one with the
no,
video
I
game?
haven't watched it yet. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think I'm kind of talked about it. It's like the little shorts on Amazon. Huh?
It's excellent, you guys. Oh my goodness, the Dungeons and Dragons is only it's too short. You want more, but the Dungeons and Dragons, the first episode is excellent. Then the Warhammer 40K is G-Man's favorite, and that's like 20 minutes long. It is so good. It is so good.
You know what happens, G-Man. You know what I love that it's good. And Chris was talking about Squid Games too.
Yeah,
but you hear what I'm saying, and then I told him about What If. He didn't know What If was out. That's what if you hear where I'm going with this is.
Chris,
but if you hear what I'm going with this is, everything got dropped. Everything's like dropped all at once, and you're like,
well, you know why?
You gotta pick and choose. Like all 3 of us have watched 3 different things.
Yeah.
What if?
Everybody's got time off right now, so they're just like, all right, time off. Like get it. And who how many people bought Netflix subscriptions, Disney Plus subscriptions for Christmas and stuff? So that giving you stuff to watch right now.
Matt, that's awesome. Oh my God, what a present!
Oh no, Matt, I'll tell you this much.
Matt got tickets to go to the con.
Yes, which is amazing.
Oh, wow.
You enjoy that. You enjoy that for right now because I'm telling you, like the tour of Boston is coming, and it's going to Canada. Oh, as long as that exchange rate is in favor of the dollar, I'm cleaning up.
It's definitely it's in our favor. I'll say that. So I gotta get this guy. This guy's joining the chat to lead with his voice. You kind of can know where I'm going with this. This is a guy me and Chris and all of us have known for a long time. So we're just gonna give him a straight.
Nice. Legends and us.
About Brother Russ. Thanks so much, Hoodad. It's great to be here on Graphic Content, one of the hottest shows on YouTube that I watch on the weeknight era is my main man, Russ, Hoodad Comics and Movies, and Boston freaking Chris from Boston. And, you know, he loves using some StreamYard. You know, I love using Boston. And then we got Waka Waka Waka. What's going on? It's Kyle Waka, the uncanny one. Kyle Waka. At least that's what what was that motherfucker guy? The Starfish Patrick. And then my main man, the only letter you need to be is the G, S-P-O-T. I guess that was, 5 letters, but it only gets better because the G spot makes it better. And when it's wetter, it's better. And that's the letter. It don't get no better. Anyway, who that means?
Hey, legend, buddy. How you doing, buddy?
Sorry, I got to get off this cloud here. I'm on here.
Love it. I missed that when he did that at
those
night.
Promos, the rhymes.
Remember the nighttime thing he needs to do? I love those.
That's how we sold so many books back in the old days.
Yeah.
Me and Russ, sometimes we just have to like make up stuff on the fly because Jason wouldn't say anything. So me and Russ had to do all this fun commentary, and of course Jason's
legend.
Slow down, Jason.
Hey, legend. Were you ever there? Were you ever there when I tried to sell a book?
I guess I must have been. If I was,
dude, I was a nervous wreck. I only tried twice. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't do it.
All right, that's it.
What was that, Chris?
That's what Jason Smith used to do. That was Jason Smith. Wait, what were those books?
No,
and then you have to go back and then pause and be like, "Oh, I know what that book is." That's what Splash used to do.
I showed this, and it was the cool thing is it has one of those clear backboards. So,
what's special about that? Because they got like 5 copies of that book.
Oh, it's just the Eric Larson.
And it's a great cover. It's a beautiful cover. Because my queen loves Venom, so that's why I got it.
And then I know this is so I know when I'm flipping through, like you saw this, you recognize that one, but you wanted to see this one, and I know it, so it's all good. That Betty and Veronica.
Nice.
No.
Yeah.
Nice. Very
cool. Somewhere. That is hard to get one too.
Yeah.
Awesome. Buddy.
Yeah, those retailer ones are not easy to.
Wasn't that by the publisher Coffin Comics or something?
So this one.
I think those were IDW. I think.
Is that IDW?
I think this is still Archie Comics, but like
it would be Archie Publications.
But but yeah, like this is Andrew Pepoy. So Andrew Pepoy did this cover.
He did Afterlife Archie. That was actually a pretty good run.
Well, that's the thing. I actually like after seeing that, like there's a regular cover for it's one that has Josie from Josie and the Pussycat, but she's all in shadows and there's like blood all around her. I was like, oh, that's a badass cover. So you just see her with a guitar plugged in, like looking sinister. And then like I actually think that series is cool. Like I like how they did the crossover with the monsters where Jughead has turned into a werewolf and all that, and then you have that Werewolf by Night 32 homage where it's like Jughead the Hunger and he's actually the werewolf. So
how's your Christmas, legend?
Beat him.
How was your Christmas, buddy?
Man, it was really good. I'm wearing my Christmas gift right now. A nice set of warm pajamas. You know how
there you go, buddy.
Exactly. I got pajamas. I got a brand new towel warmer for the bathroom, and then I got a new pizza paddle. Some old pizza paddles, like just nice. I've used it 200 times. Yeah, I make tons of pizza.
I gotta get a drink. I'll be right there.
Yeah.
I make homemade pizza.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Awesome.
Yeah. So I use it for a little bit, but I got this shaving kit from my my mother and father-in-law, and so it has a straight razor. So I was excited. I was like, oh, I want to use a straight razor. I cut myself only twice. But I was just like, like the cheeks and everything is fine. The underthroat, no. Somebody else got to do that because
Talking about a regular blade,
yeah, that has a like flip out
folding
blade.
blade.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, they're nice. You just have to be careful.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I was like, I gotta learn. Just because it looks good. I was like, you know what? If you can
Go
do
against
it,
the grain on one of those. Against the grain.
Yeah, that's what I need to learn. Just because, like, honestly, like with those, you don't get any closer than that. Like, that's a great shape.
Exactly.
And then, they also got me these wonderful Celtic slippers. So
Nice.
not only do I have my jersey, I got my slip, and they're super comfortable. So
There you
I've
go.
been wearing them since I got them. So since I got them on Christmas, I've been just rocking them. I love them. Oh, you're muted again,
Kyle,
Kyle.
you?
Oh, I did also get a new microphone. So
You get a new mic?
yeah, I did. I got a new microphone, and it looks like Kyle. I think you might have muted yourself.
Hello.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Oh, there we go. You can hear me now.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
So I'm right now for the first time ever, right?
Yes, excellent.
I do too. I'll show you mine. Like so I got so this is my new microphone. This little pill here, and just set it down.
You need to get one of those portable ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
One of those-
right
one of
there.
those mics.
Hey,
Yeah. So this was on special. I thought I'd give it a go, see what it's like. Yeah.
It sounds great.
mine
It sounds
too.
great.
Like,
And I got
Mine
this man.
oh, nice. That's sick. I like that.
Yeah.
All the way from America to
Yeah.
New Zealand.
I wanted to ask. I don't know if Matt's still in the chat, but I wanted to ask. Like, so whereabouts in Canada? I think if I had to guess, I think he's up near Buffalo. So that and so I'm curious, like how far away is Montreal? Because it's all expenses paid, which I'm assuming, hotel and everything else, which is going to be awesome. Because I have to say, I think that when you go away to a convention, the experience you have sometimes can be like so just rich as far as like getting out, because it's almost like being on vacation on top of going to a convention. So that is always a great experience. So
Well,
Ottawa,
yeah.
oh yeah, 2 hours away, Ottawa. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, look at the doggy.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the puppy.
Nice. There we go.
Look at that.
Robert, I knew that you had those. My daughter raises those.
Yeah, little Frenchie.
Little Frenchies. They're great dog.
Yeah.
I love that little doggy. Oh,
And then I got-
fires.
What's that?
Uh-oh. Let's see.
What did Kyle get? Kyle got something doctor inspired. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
So, yep.
Man, I have not kept up with the doctors in a long time.
One of the doctors are coming to the Fan Expo here.
Matt Smith. Is that Matt Smith?
No, actually, we just looked at it. It wasn't Matt Smith. It was like because Chris saw it and I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find her name. It was
Kelly Whitaker.
Catherine Tate.
Oh yeah, I met her this year. Catherine Tate, his
Hey.
companion. Yeah. She
The companions are always kind of classics, aren't they,
she
Kyle?
signed the figure here this year twice because she didn't like her face. So she signed it in blue over her face, right there, and then she signed it in red right here. So she signed it twice.
Nice.
She signed it twice.
Yeah. It was kind of
That's
cool.
what's up. Oh, we got a new member. We got a new. He wants to see Matt. Matt won the last giveaway, so he's trying to get in again. So he's trying.
I got some competition, Matt.
So and it was so funny is G-Man has won something in the past.
Yep.
Matt has won something in the past, so it's
something in the past.
well, Chris is not a member, so you don't have to worry about it.
I'm an official member.
There you go. Look.
So the Lady Deadpool,
Nice.
I don't have. I would like, but I
Oh,
do
yeah.
need that.
Spider-Man I like. This
I love
Giant
that.
Avengers I like.
Yeah, Invaders is good stuff. I need the Spider Woman.
And I'm adding a Nova 1 once it comes in the mail. So thank you, Matt. We'll give Matt something. I don't know. Just give him
90
a little.
FM, what's up, buddy?
90. What's going on,
Hey.
Matt? You gonna get this one too?
Yeah, I think G Money definitely knows something. Yeah, G Money knows something. You fucked up. You fucked up big time. You're incapable of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
I love it. I love it. I love
That's
that.
cool.
Wesley
That's
Snipes,
very cool.
man.
What's up, 90? Christina Payne, one
Christina
of the
Love, what's
best
up, honey?
moderators in the YouTubes.
In the business.
The greatest
In the
mod.
business.
Ever.
And I want to say something. Could you imagine, like, and this is just kind of a, what if? Could you imagine if Wesley Snipes went to a convention? Like,
That'd be
just
awesome.
imagine,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it'd be a
all the
line out the
blades,
door.
Yeah.
all the
Oh,
blades
I'd
would be coming
get
up woodwork.
bored.
You said that. I'm like, I'm trying to imagine it. It'd be hard. Like,
Think of it.
I would,
Think
like,
of
you're
it.
so funny is I do have Blade. I have Blade like DVDs. So I'd be like, and he'll probably be expensive. He'd probably be like $200
yeah.
for a signature.
At least.
So it'd be some
something
crazy
crazy.
price. But I would love to get probably. I'd be like, hey, sign my get a New Jack
I'd
City
like to get a
poster.
picture with him. That would be
It's
awesome.
New Jack City
I'll tell you
poster.
right now.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
King of New York.
I know
for me.
exactly how they could do it. I know
King of
exactly
New
how
York.
they could do it. I'm telling you, I know how they could do it, and
Demolition
it
type
wouldn't even have to be
demolition
Blade that they did. White Men Can't Jump. The cast of White Men Can't Jump. Him, Woody Harrelson, and Rosie Perez. Done.
Well,
Done
the
deal.
hardest thing is to get would be Woody Harrelson.
I know.
He
Yeah.
lives off the grid. He lives
he
off
does.
the grid, so he don't even have a cell phone. His agent, when the agent gets something, his agent got to go out to his location where he last was at, and agent hopes he's still there, and he drops off the script and all the stuff that he,
Wow.
So it's he's
that would be
literally
amazing.
off the grid and lives off the land. He's crazy.
I also need Jennifer Love Hewitt to come and do it. Come and do a
Love
signing.
Hewitt.
Yeah,
I said
Jennifer
they
Love
pay
Hewitt.
for a hotel, so I don't have to drive back and forth. Oh, that's nice.
Good taste.
There you go.
That's nice.
That's
cool.
incredible, man. But I spoke Christina Ricci into existence. She ended up getting the show. She came in. So all I need, I don't care what show, what movie. I know you did last summer reunion. Perfect. Get what's it called? Get what's his name? Freddie Prinze Jr. and what's his name? Buffy and you all together and be like, all right, I need to sign this real quick, and then I'm good. And actually, if they did that, I'd have to get a Buffy the Vampire Slayer #1. And I'd be like, all right, I need a first person. Michelle Gellar sign this too. Oh, that'd be like.
I want to.
TV show. We're talking about TV show. Are you talking about Michelle Gellar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
She was
because
in
it-
that movie too. What was
Oh,
it?
she
I
was in
know
that
what
mo-
she did
actually-
last summer. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did mess up.
Wasn't
I
that
did
Cruel
mess up.
Intentions? Wasn't she in
It-
Cruel Intentions?
She was
That
in
one
Cruel
too.
It
Intentions.
was.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I know what you did last summer was the slasher film that she was in with Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. and they hit a guy with their car and then and they didn't
What
go
is the
back.
fascination with this woman? I don't get it.
Oh, she's. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I don't
did.
get it. Because
Dude,
Martin, my buddy, he teases me about her all the time. And
she's
I,
smoking.
my complaint is I like the movie better than the TV show. Nothing against her. I just didn't care for
Oh,
the
you
TV
talking
show.
about Sarah Michelle Gellar? Oh, no, so she was pretty. Like I think
Pretty.
you know what it is? You like Christy Swanson better, and I've seen her. Like she was at Terrificon a couple years ago, and had
Wow.
I forward thinking, I would have got that first appearance of Buffy. I'm like, hey, can you sign this? Because Christy
That would be
Swanson,
cool.
Christy Swanson was on a bunch of stuff.
She's
like,
47 now. You knew that?
44.
Christy Swanson.
No, Michelle Gellar.
Yeah, she's older. Yeah.
No, I know she's older, but she doesn't look too.
Yeah. She's almost my age.
Yeah. She
I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
No, well, back then I do get it, G-Man, but right now I don't.
No, even back then, I don't get it. You know me. Just
well, yeah, that's not your type.
know me.
So
it's not my
Yeah.
thing.
Funny enough, so if you watch the TV show, the girl that was
she's
Faith-
very petite too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a small girl. The girl that was Faith on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, her name was
Oh,
Elijah
yeah.
Duke. She actually attends the university I work at.
Oh,
So,
that's
like, I've actually
Wow.
spoken to her and everything. I was like, oh wow.
Very
I was
cool.
like- and like my boss was like, oh, she's like, if she calls, she can be a little bit tough to deal with. I was like, she was cool with me. She was super cool. I was like, and as soon as her name popped up, I was like, oh, I know who you are. I was like, and funny enough too, her mother was a teacher at Suffolk University. So I had one of my friends like had her mother for like English or something stupid like that. Or it was either English or math, one of the two.
Yeah, because my
And,
brother Martin really loves her. I gave him a bunch of comics with her in it, a ton of them.
Yeah. She was in the 90s. She was everywhere. Like she was big, and it was just like people just loved it. I just look at it whereas like if she came to a convention, it's like finish on a Buffy, absolutely. But the movie Buffy was like the movie Buffy. I would say if you like Christy Swanson, like who was also everywhere in the 90s, it's like I can see it because it's like very different in the way they look and the way they're built and everything like that. So. But
Luke Fury.
Luke
Fury was in that movie.
The movie version has Paul Rubens in it too.
Yeah. Well, the movie version was also kind of a comedy, whereas the TV they made it really serious. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Like, because I was expecting funny and games when
Trust me, I watched the Buffy series. I did watch the Buffy series, and that was that was just like what's the other one? Unnatural? Was it Supernatural?
Supernatural, yeah.
My buddy that I work with bugged me for 2 years and my daughter to watch that series. And I stuck through with watching that entire series. I could not believe how long it was. And it was good. It was good. It was a little repetitive. Some of the episodes were repetitive. But I mean, it was good. I liked what it was about.
I didn't watch Buffy a lot. I watched some of it, not all of it, but like they did have like their own like Days of Future Past episode where it's like, what if Buffy never existed or something like that?
Because I lost Dark Shadows, there was nothing else to watch.
But that episode was crazy because like they like basically all like so most of her friends end up becoming vampires and stuff, and it's just like and so like they all die in that episode. I'm like, ooh. Because it was like somebody made someone makes a wish, a world without Buffy, and so it's like I wish she never came here. And then all
Thanks,
of a sudden, like,
Matt. I appreciate that. Yes.
It's like so. Then when she makes that wish, it's like you see what happens if she had never show or if she didn't show up when she did, and like that episode was pretty cool because I was like, all right, I always love when they do like Days of Future Past type stuff like that. That was kind of cool.
No, I understand.
But other than that, I was never a huge fan. I know some people like love that show.
I got a lot of buddies that love them too. Yep.
I remember.
C. Woodard.
I would say when it comes to
Buffy.
I would say it's a never say never type thing, just because. I mean, what's it called? Rebecca Romaine like recently did comic. Like she was at
that is a Buffy fanatic.
So do you have a first appearance in like the Buffy #1 and all that jazz? I know her first appearance I think is in a Dark Horse Presents.
I gave Matt my entire run. I had the entire run. I gave him all.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Martin.
Like you know what? Here you go, Matt. You enjoy these.
Martin. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Martin from I call him 3M. 3M.
Yeah.
Martin's like he told me once. He goes, man, you're the only one that's still he calls me 3M. Big
shout out to Martin. He won the Monty box tonight.
Nice.
Yes, Monty won or Martin won. Yeah.
He refuses to pull my name out of that thing. I don't know what the hell
pull your name.
No signed book. What's wrong with you? No, I'm just joking.
It's basically over with. He goes, it's not over. No, it's over. It's over, Monty. It's over. See, wait, hold on. I got to get the more dramatic effect. It's over, Monty. We know it's over. We know it's over. All we got left is the postcards. That's all we got left is the postcards and the art. In the art.
Do that. Keep pulling names out. Do what you want. Keep pulling it because
exactly that's what I said.
Yeah.
Keep pulling them and see what happens. Then have that because it's no fun of all right. There's only 4 people in the drawing for the main thing. No, keep pulling. It's gonna take a while. And I understand why. I understand on his side of things that it's a lot to get everything together. It is just to be like okay, go back to.
Yeah, you said mine was the most challenging. I'm like, how could that be most challenging? I don't get it. I wrote everything on the card.
Kyle got a dog.
It's been easy.
Who's this?
I didn't know you had a dog, Kyle.
No, it's my brother's dog. This is Sonny Bill.
Cute. Is it a beagle?
Oh,
looks like a beagle.
Jack Russell.
Oh my goodness! Yes.
Russell Terrier.
Good dog.
He's like, oh, those Americans.
I didn't know
Looking
Kyle.
like
Jack Russell's a good dog.
So what Matt's saying,
That's so cool.
Callie sent him the first appearance, so he's ready for Sarah Michelle Gellar to come to a con because he's got the first appearance, he's got everything. And then if Christy Swanson comes and say, "Hey, Christy, you have Buffy too. Go ahead and sign right there." So
I
there
think
you go.
she's they're doing new Buffy with her with Sarah Michelle.
Oh,
I think I read that somewhere that she's coming back as Buffy.
Wow, that'd be kind of cool.
To train a new sect of vampire killers.
I don't know if it's a TV show or a one-off or whatever they're doing, but there's something.
Cool. 90 FM, awesome dog. Those are awesome.
Yeah, they are. They're
A lot of
ripping.
energy.
I've never
I-
had a dog of my own. I got to enjoy other people's. So, but
My dad had a
I
Boston
like
Terrier.
stuff.
Boston Terrier. That was a nice dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those too.
Cantonese comic kid doing
Oh,
the
yeah.
shows.
What is up, my dude? Oh my
Jeff has
god.
been doing the late night shows.
Yeah, he has.
Comics. See, it's an old name from the past.
Yeah, he's been doing his late night.
Yeah.
I think with artists and stuff.
What is it? Double Dragons? What is it?
I forgot what it's called. It comes on so late that I never watch it. I have to watch it on a rewind.
He changed the name. It was Double Dragons, and he changed it to something else.
It was him and Locke that was doing it, I think.
What's that?
Not Locked In?
I think so.
Yeah.
There we go. So I'll show myself. I'll show a book that I picked up this year that I was very excited about getting, and that is. I am.
Hold on, man.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta let me know before you just show stuff.
Wow.
Look at
That's
that.
a high ass grade.
He said it's Double Dragons. Double Dragons.
Nice, Chris.
So I'm happy with that.
That's the
That-
one.
that's what happens. That's what happens when patience pays off.
Yeah,
That's not
I
the-
remember.
That's not the only book he got this year, guys. He
Yeah.
just
No. I'll show you one other one. I'll show you one other really big one that I got. That again made me really excited. And this is why. Well, I guess this is partially why I brought up Wesley, but get myself this as well.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
There's my book. Good
That's pretty
book.
cool.
And I honestly, I did end up getting. I was actually surprised. I was like, dude, I never thought I would own one.
Beautiful,
so.
Chris.
Nice, dude. Nice.
he got all that this year. He got all that this year.
It's pretty awesome.
And there's more. There's definitely more, but yeah.
There's definitely way more.
Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't really got anything huge this year when it comes to comics. I've got 2 books, but that's about it. But nothing massive. So I got that this year.
There you go.
Oh, that's the Avengers of was it Dane Whitman?
Yeah. It's Dane Whitman. So I got that, and then I got that one as well this year.
Oh, now that
That's a
one
good
is
one. That's a
just
good one.
nice, man.
Yeah, but they're the
That's
only
a
2
classic
books
cover too.
really I've only got this year is these 2. So
I remember when that was the
Man,
measure.
that's a good year, dude. That was good.
I remember if you didn't have one of those, you used to be shamed. Like, oh, like if you didn't even have a Submariner #1, like I still don't have one, so I can still be shamed. You can still ring the shame bell on me.
I don't have
I'll
one
get one
either,
of them.
man. I wish I did.
I had one a long time ago, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have one, so.
I got that
I do
one.
remember
Who
from the that one.
that? You probably still have
a
yours.
Submariner #1. You play
First
something
appearance
like-
of Things Boots.
That's
That's the Submariner, yeah.
Fantastic Four issue 4.
Yeah.
The
That's a
first
good issue.
Silver Age
Silver Age.
appearance of Submariner, but also I said, and like it's so funny when I said to people, like I didn't even notice it. Yeah, Thing has boots on the cover because he's in
It's
the water,
weird
which
looking.
makes no sense. It was like the first time Thing wears boots.
Yeah. Key appearance.
They couldn't find it.
Key issue.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
that's funny.
No, but you know what? That's cool though. And you know what though? And what Kyle neglects to tell you about those 2 books. So, what's the one thing that ties them both together? Mutants, because you have Magneto,
Yes, there you go.
Scarlet, and and Quicksilver, and then you also have Submariner. So
Yeah.
Kyle might be slick getting some extra titles outside of
but
X-Men.
there's a reason why I got them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mutants.
well, I know why.
Here's another-
The cover had the Dane Whitman had the mutants on the cover.
Yeah. So here's another book, which has got an early X-Men appearance.
There you go.
So
You got
it's
Iceman
got
right on that.
Iceman, but it's also got Jean Grey
Mutants
and
are
Cyclops in it as well. So the real
extraordinary
There you
species.
So it's a real early X-Men appearance. So
Huh. I didn't get much this year. All my stuff is next year. So I better show stuff next year.
yeah,
It says-
I'm planning on getting an X-Men 4 next year. That's my goal. So
What's up,
Hey,
Kelly?
Callie, what's up, buddy?
Cali Comics.
Kelly went ahead and made sure that he bombarded us with Christmas covers. I don't think anyone has more Christmas covers than Callie in their collection. Because I was like, oh, like surely he'll run out around like day like 10. No, he went strong all the way through, and he had a whole bunch. Yes, he's like, they only let me show 10 at a time, so I'm gonna keep going. He made 3 or 4 posts yesterday with Christmas covers, and I was just like, made me want to think about how many do I have. I started counting, and I'm like, I don't even have. I couldn't do 25 days of Christmas covers, even if I'm showing 1 cover a day.
I got these this year.
I like that.
Oh, I remember that.
I
Yeah,
like
remember
that.
when it was
I
doing
got
that.
this one. I don't even. I forgot what the person said it was. 'cause
I remember
haven't taken notes,
those.
But
I never did read Wonder Woman, but dude,
yeah, that was that time. Like every cover, she was like on. She was
Yep.
bondage.
Yeah.
That's Bonnie's book, brother.
And then I got this one as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
Second
like
appearance
that.
of Sabrina
Sabrina.
Teenage Witch.
Yep.
But it's also a Frankenstein cover. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
So
I like Frankenstein.
even Frankenstein had a heart. See, he's like he got
Yeah,
a heart.
yeah. He got this
Yeah.
one at 8 or something.
There's more than one heart. There's more than one heart.
7
Yeah,
hearts
he
in
should
there.
be hitting if that was blackjack because you only got a 7. You need to hit on that so you can get.
Definitely could hit on that, or you can take your chances. Just do a double down. Let's-
He said he had another box of covers that he didn't know.
I can show a
That's
few that
crazy.
came in, but this is like I'm gonna show a special one. So pull me up.
Special ones. There we go.
This is a
Amen to
special.
that. I like that.
I had somebody in the community that was really wonderful. This is an AOK.
Oh, I
I
need one of those.
like
Yeah,
that book.
I do need one of those myself.
Awesome book. Someone AOK'd me that. I have no idea who it is.
He must have been a good mouse, man. He was a good
He was
non-mouse
awesome,
there.
awesome gentleman and philosopher and all that good stuff. But this was awesome.
Yeah.
That was
And
from
then-
the Band of Brothers auction, by the way. That was Bleeker's. That
Was
part
it?
of the Bleeker. Yeah, Houdat and Bleeker's auctions.
And then I got a really nice copy of this. So this is like my third.
Ah, there you go.
Kirby.
Charles
Beautiful.
#1.
I love
That's
this.
neat. I still need to watch that movie.
Oh yeah, you need to, because the best part of it is the
Get caught up on the Marvels movies.
then this one is from 1972. I love my redheads.
Oh,
there you
I know that one. She's classic character.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
Then we got one from 1950, issue 4, 14. Which is
Oh,
in the
wow.
unknown. Pre-code horror.
Golden Age.
Red shirt, blouse, and the
Yep.
blonde. Wow.
Hey Ian, what's up, my buddy? And then from last Saturday, I can show these on Whodats. I'm simul streaming for you, buddy.
I see you.
Dracula
go.
Pence version.
Yes.
That's a Pence.
Oh, Pence, man. That's
There you
that
go.
Martin style.
Loved it. Another one.
That's good stuff. I like that.
Love my Dracula. Vampire Tales, Morbius. And in
That's
this
awesome.
one, if you guys didn't know, it was actually in this particular issue, it has Mephisto trying to assassinate Satana in this book.
Wow.
So it's a really good book. Nice, creepy issue 58.
Yeah, there you go.
Beautiful cover on this one.
Now, here's a question for you. Are those in Mylar?
What do you think?
Good man. Good man.
What do you think?
Mylar.
Oh, Mylar, baby. Oh, Mylar.
It's like, you know what house they came from.
Oh, man,
I wouldn't have
brother.
anything
You know
less
I
than
love
that.
Mylar. So
Come on, stupid camera.
I love me some Mylar.
Then My Fear, issue 4.
Nice. I turned into a Martian.
8.
There you go. And he needs some good bug spray.
And then
That
what?
bug- window. Oh, like there looks like a bug coming through the window. He's got like a can of bug spray. He's like, no, this is gonna work.
And the one Silver Surfer I did not have in my collection, which blew me away. And I'm gotta read this.
Oh yeah.
That's
Silver
cool.
Surfer Homecoming. Really cool book.
That's cool.
And then the Fire book that was in this box that blews me away. Second appearance of Scarlet Witch, because I'm a Scarlet Witch fan. Had nothing to do with Submariner. It's Scarlet Witch. Just be aware of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Amazing book.
But not just that, you got a redhead Jean Grey right there. too.
I know. Fire
Hey,
book.
And you like the color red? He's wearing the red
right
trunks.
back
The
there.
red trunks anymore. Yeah.
And then he got the red trunks on. Yeah, that's
And
then
that's
you
the
got-
early years. That's the early.
And you also
years
got
right
Namor throwing that flying clothesline too. He's just sitting there. He's like,
there. Oh, coming at him.
That was awesome.
They're like, what?
There you go. Boom.
Nice. That's a good one.
that's good stuff.
Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
Oh, he's working on it.
And Callie, you could join if you want. I put the link in the chat.
And
It's
I'd
also
love
in
to
the
see the
hot
Fiend,
chat.
Cali Comics.
It's also in the hunt chat, so you can always join.
Who that's? What's going on Friday's version of the Hunt?
War games.
Curious.
War games are supposed to be going on.
Right.
War
War games
games.
is happening.
Is
That's right.
NWO going to be representing?
Yes, the NWO
yes,
versus.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Tony. I don't know if it's Hudat. Actually, I think it's Tony Hudat, and then they may have the assistance of a certain
So-
former world champion.
Cool.
You mean
Okay.
the immortal one?
The NWO.
I
Immortal
was at the
Biggie
rewind
Shaq.
minute. Doggone it.
How about Papa D Runk though? Maybe a Papa D Runk appearance.
I don't know who in the NWO is making it, but it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
So you
I-
never
I-
know what the Fiend. You never will know what the Fiend or Bleecker Street the Crow is going to do.
Yep.
Never know. We have no idea what the NWO is gonna do.
Because
I
Bleecker
mean,
Street could be hanging from the rafters, right? Who that dude's one of the dudes from the rafters.
He could always be
That's-
hanging from the rafters. And the NWO, you never know how many are actually there. Like they could say
Well,
we only got 3, and all of a sudden
That's
a fifth
what is
one pops out of
funny.
somewhere. Where'd that guy come from? They got the commissioner, so you never know what the rules are gonna be. They can change on a dime.
the community.
Oh, by the way, so some good news happened, I guess, in the last week. I'm over the 900 hump. 902.
Yeah.
There you go.
902.
Well done.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I don't know.
Thank
That's
you, all
awesome.
you guys out there and ladies.
Awesome,
I
man.
appreciate it. I
What's
appreciate
all what's Splash on at the moment?
it. 7. Well, I have to look. Give me a moment. I'll look. I will look.
Uh-oh.
He
Oh,
is
I don't
at,
know. Second, please.
I'm gonna live stream tomorrow for the first time
yeah,
in
why not?
about a year.
Hell, bro. Hey, if I'm awake, brother, I'll be watching.
More people that see who
Yeah.
that, the better.
That's right.
I'll put a link in the chat if I do get when I live stream, so you can join if
Who
you're
that
around.
and
Tell Drew
Splash
Manchu to
that
watch it.
696.
Yep. I'm at a
696.
strong 433. Still trying to chug my way up to 500.
Yeah. The more lives you do, the more audience that comes to watch.
Also shorts. I found shorts got me to 1,000.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 doing wee shorts.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't have any shorts. I should be making some shorts, but I haven't done any.
You
I
should,
haven't
you should
done,
do
I
it.
haven't done
I
those
do need to
yet.
have at least one. It's the most you can do is a minute. So I like, and that's the thing. I don't know if I can condense anything down to a minute.
Yeah.
Show that-
Takes
Do
me
a
about
short
an
on-
hour just to show one.
do a
book.
short on Thanos and then show that book.
Yeah.
That's the final shot.
I could.
That's
I
all
am
you
gonna
do.
do another- I am gonna do another video where I do a list and that one's going to be, going into a dive about who the true villain in the Rocky series is. Like, who is the true villain of Rocky? I'm getting into it, and I'm going to point out different things about the people that people perceive as heroes and villains, and at the end, you may be a little shocked at who the true villain of Rocky
No,
is.
what is up, my man?
Hello, signal.
You know, it says, G-Man, did you send my $50 for subscribing yet?
What?
That's subscribe. He wants his money.
Dang.
What did I subscribe to, Bad Signal?
I'm very curious.
But the true villain of Rocky is Philadelphia. Yeah, you may think that.
That could be an option. That could be an option.
Nice to see you back.
Didn't someone say Spider Rico the other day?
Yes, yeah. Was it Beckham was like, where does Spider Rico fit in any of this? I was like, Spider Rico. I mean, other than the headbutt, he wasn't that bad of a guy. He actually ends up being subjugated by Rocky in like the later films. He's like, yeah, he works for me and he washes dishes. Like, so Rocky gave him a job washing dishes. So I mean, I think they patched things up. He's not that bad of a guy. He just gave him that one headbutt.
Yeah. I like the Rocky lore. The whole thing's pretty good. I love the Creed movies. Those are excellent.
Yeah.
I hated
I'm not
to see that
Creed.
one guy get screwed. I think they dropped charge against him. He was going to play more of that Kane, but they parted ways for a while. I think when they dropped the charges, man, that dude should get his shit back. That's just me.
I think that ultimately he'll be back into making movies and things. It's just gonna take a little while. As far as him, I mean, the time that it came for him couldn't have been worse. I mean,
Is his name John? I think his name's Jonathan Majors, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
great actor, man. Solid.
Yeah.
Man.
It came at the worst possible time because it's like they were setting up for him to be huge as Kang, and then that just ruined all that. And I mean, I still kind of hold out hope that they'll do something with it, like, even if it's quick, like something small. Even if you show him getting killed, perfect. Because it just give him something to like end that character off and make
Get
it
some
like
closure.
Just because I mean, I think that when it comes down to it, I mean, I mean, and I'm no lawyer or nothing like that, but I know that with everything, it seems like everything is settled now, and really, he should be able to go back and make some money, whether those companies deserve to hire, whether they choose to hire him back, and that's the question.
Some knowledge that Drew would drop about right now. He would say, with Jonathan Majors, it's like everyone in life, man. They all make mistakes. Look at our main man down in Florida, Matt Gaetz. Sometimes a man does make mistakes. And then if you look the ladder, you look at the Green Lantern, Simon Baz. He had some mistakes in his last Simon Baz. And then you look at an old guy with the red hat that used to be named Chat. I mean, anyway, but people have some times, man. Oh, shit, man. Kyle, did you see where that rhyme was going?
And then if you want to go a bit further, you look at someone like CM Punk, right? Look at him now.
I would say,
he came back,
this.
He's better than ever.
You bring up Green Lantern. You look at that Superman trailer.
Yeah.
People make mistakes. They sat there and they put a guy that looks like Simple Jack as Guy Gardner. He looks terrible. And it just like that looks bad. I mean, I'm not saying that he's going to be bad in the movie. I think it's going to be. I'm curious to see what happens with it. I'm just because it's supposed to be a Superman movie, but there's a lot of supporting people, and I feel like they're not gonna have that big of a role. But as long as it makes sense, it could be good.
I wanted more red hair. I wanted more red hair on the guy Gardner. It was too blonde for me.
I wanted him not to have the Mo haircut.
I didn't mind that dumb haircut. I mean, he looks so stupid, and I'm sure he's going to be a guy that we're all going to be like, yeah, someone punch this bastard in the mouth. Because that's what
the thing with that haircut is everybody knows who it is. You see, you straight away I knew who it was.
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
We'll see. It'll be fun.
Who's looking forward to Raw? Netflix, the first Netflix Raw. I think it's going to be awesome.
I have to say that football on Christmas went pretty smoothly, so I have high hopes for it. I have high hopes that it's not going to crash instantly.
Oh, wow.
That's a good thing.
So, the main event's Punk versus Rollins. Yeah. that'd be
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh wow, that'd be a good match. Yeah.
So they're
That's like
testing
Ring
that
of
out.
Honor early
They're
2000s.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're testing that out to see how that plays. I think for WrestleMania. You know,
Hey Boston, your boy used to be called Tyler Black, didn't he? In the
that's
Ring
right.
of
He was
Honor
Tyler
days.
Black.
Colby Lopez. Amen.
Yep. He was Tyler Black in the
Oh,
Evil with Jimmy Jacobs and with Jimmy Jacobs
Little
and
Lee.
Brody Lee.
Brody Lee.
Brody
and,
Lee, I love Brody Lee.
Yeah. He was a big deal back then.
Hello, baby.
There he is.
There you go.
There he is.
What a cutie.
Like, I just needed a hug. I just needed a hug.
Those bells are cute.
Hey, I'm gonna go because I've got family here. So
Buddy.
All right.
All right, Kyle.
Chris, Kyle, what you got going on? Tell the people what you got going. You said you're
I've
doing a
got-
show tomorrow?
yeah, I might go live tomorrow and try my laptop out.
There you go, buddy.
Cool.
And so I'm on holiday for another week or so. So I might do a few videos during that time. So yeah, that's about it.
Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on, Kyle.
Yeah, man,
thank
it's
you
been
very
fun.
much.
All of us. Look at us.
Yeah, I haven't done this in a long time, so
This is
family.
Simple Simon from my neck of the woods.
Yeah, look at that, Simple Simon.
Simon, what's up, buddy? How are you, my dude?
So definitely take care, man.
Yeah, bro.
You and the family enjoy. Eat enough barbecue for us all.
Yeah. There you
know,
go.
it's the winter time for us.
Did you like that? Did you like those photos?
Yeah. I was like, it's warm enough for me to do barbecue. I should have. Yeah, man. Have a good time with the family. Enjoy.
Okay.
Happy holidays. And
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I'll see you around. I'll be around.
Saturday.
Yeah. See ya.
All right. See you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say in the trailer the crypto scene was cool. Like I did like that.
I'm
That was-
sorry. I'm looking forward to it, but you know the dog's gonna steal the whole movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The dog
I mean,
is gonna steal that movie.
Yeah. So
Dog
that's
is gonna steal that movie. Just I'm telling you now.
Only thing I'm worried about, and it's not even the only thing I'm worried about, is feels like this is an ensemble trying to introduce a lot of things.
All at
Well,
once.
that's what I think too.
Yeah, that's what I think it feels like, and I don't. And see, I'm a Marvel person, but I'm a movie person at heart. I like movies, and I want all movies to do good because the more movies do good, the more movies I can go see.
Yep.
But I'm kind of worried. That's the thing I'm worried about because it's okay not to do an origin story, but it's not okay to introduce 1,000 characters when you have people go and see it who have
And
no
they have
idea what
who they are.
no idea. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
so, like it. I would love to take my wife, but she's gonna have questions about Guy
Sure.
Gardner. This is terrific. What's the guy with who looks like a mole man? With
Metamorpho.
Metamorpho. She like,
Metamorpho.
so yeah. So she like questions about Metamorpho.
And
Hey,
Hawk
how's the dog have power? Who's
Yeah.
this girl, Hawk Girl, flying around? Because didn't he have a Hawk guy and like Adam? So it's a lot of questions that a person like
One
that.
movie I'm looking forward to that I've been waiting all year. I'm gonna go. Me and the Queen are gonna go watch it on Friday. That's our date night, and we're gonna watch it Friday night. Is Nosferatu? I am
Yes,
looking.
I was gonna say Nosferatu
that.
just came out yesterday,
Yep.
and that looks pretty good. It looks
I'm
pretty
looking
good.
forward to that for a long time.
I heard that was real good.
I heard that too.
Oh well, that's what they said. They said it was a little bit longer. So it's I think a little more than 2 hours, which is
Is it
good.
really?
And
Oh, cool.
yeah, and they said that it was like it had really good reviews on it. So
Yep.
I think everyone that's gonna see it should be happy with it. And I mean, depending on, I'm not sure how scary it's gonna be. I have a feeling that I don't know if it's gonna be intensely gory, but I think they are gonna do a really good
Oh, it's
job.
gonna have a real creep factor from what I seen on the previews. It looked pretty.
Yeah,
decent.
yeah. So I think it'd be more creepy than gory, but it's going to be a pretty good. It's going to
That's
be a pretty
okay.
good-
Jeff has been trying to convince me to watch Terrifier 3, and I can't go around to watching it.
I haven't seen any of
He
those, but I've
bugged
heard of it.
me. Poor Jeff. I love my dude. He had me he bugged me for like a year to watch that Terrifier series, the 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a gore fest. That's all it is. It's not scary. It's just gory. It's just
I'm
complete
not a
gore.
I'm not a big fan of that type of stuff. Like I've seen
I was
plenty of
like,
gory movies,
and
but
it's
like
messed up. I mean,
Yeah.
I get it, but it's really messed up movie.
yeah, well that's the thing is just like, you know, like for me, I'm just like, you know,
It's
like
kinda
I've seen
shock
plenty
and
of
awe.
gory stuff, and I'm kind of like, you know what, like when
I
it
like
gets to be
those. I like
way
those
over the top, I'm like,
psychological thrillers. Like,
Those
I
are
like,
good. Yeah,
I like
Yeah.
Get Out. Like Get Out.
Yeah.
Get Out was good.
Get Out was good.
Yeah, so it's
I
like
like
stuff
that
like that. I
one
like.
they did Legend. I don't know if you've seen that one. What was it? Cabin in the Woods. The one
Oh
that had,
no, not Cabin in the Woods. You talking about the other one with Batista?
yes.
Yeah, it's
That
a
was
knock
the
in
first
knock
one.
in the cabin. A knock
Yeah.
in the cabin.
It had something like
Need
the
to
biblical
watch
part in it with the end of the
That
world.
was good. That was
That was really
Me and the
good.
wife need to watch
the
that.
plane
We gotta
started
watch it.
falling out of the sky. And
That was
Yeah.
really good. Yes, that was a
There's
good
one,
one.
They're-
there's one coming out soon that has Hugh Grant in it that looks pretty crazy. Where basically like he's got
Is that when the girls come to the house?
Yeah, they come to the house. He's like, "Oh, I'm just making a pie," and then the girl looks and she sees it's a scented candle that's given out. That, and then they found that they're trapped in the room. And he's like, "You can escape. You just got to pick the right doors." And you know, and I guess he's like testing them all throughout. So that looks like it's gonna be a big psychological. I don't know when that comes out, but it looks kind of good.
Yeah, it's but it's like it's so much come out in the last few weeks that it's hard to keep up with everything. Like we're
I
just
actually
talking about
wonder,
all
too.
these TV shows that came out. So it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
crazy.
I like Creature Commandos. I think that's excellent.
Good show. It really is done well. Like
I'm loving that. That
I
cartoon
didn't
is so
know
much fun.
and it's actually really good. Like that's
Yeah.
why James Gunn shines is
Yeah.
with characters that aren't big in the first place. They like the obscure characters because he can pull out some really cool stuff out of all those characters.
I thought it was. I've been liking it so far. It's been pretty decent.
Yeah, like I said, my favorite character in the show right now is Frankenstein. Frankenstein's
Yeah, he's
hilarious.
pretty cool.
He's like, and you can tell that like he's just like he's got like kind of like the mind of a kid, but I would say he's got like the mind of a teenage boy a little bit.
Yeah,
but
total jealousy. It just loses his mind. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good stuff though. Like I like him. And then you know, and they've done some pretty good twists too with it. Where it's like, I thought it was going one way, now it's kind of coming the other way.
Who is the director? You guys can help me. The director that did Pan's Labyrinth and he did Hellboy.
Oh, Guillermo Torres.
He's finally
Guillermo del
doing
Toro.
a Frankenstein movie. It's been his
Oh
dream
wow.
to make Frankenstein. So he's going
Yeah.
to do a Frankenstein movie.
He had
He works for it for a while now.
yeah, he has a good series on Netflix called a Cabinet.
Cabinet Curiosity.
Yeah, that was great. I was like, because he's a really good director, and like he's also a really good artist too. Like like when he did the Hellboy movies that he did were really good. Like the Golden Army one was awesome, and it's just like, and it's all just like based on. And the thing is that like he helped with the creature design because like he's a great artist in that same respect. So he's shown his sketchbooks and stuff. before, and,
Hey,
like,
Ian,
awesome
what's up,
stuff.
buddy?
Like Pan's Labyrinth was a great movie too.
Ian.
Yeah,
What's
Pan's
that?
Labyrinth, as a Pan's Labyrinth was a great movie too.
I love that movie. It's a great movie. Excellent.
Yeah.
Sad, but good.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, but there was so much to it that was like, you know, like his thoughts and his world was awesome. I was like, I just remember watching it, and then you know, like the thing with like the monster with the eyes. I was like, I didn't know how I was gonna see it. And then when it was on, I was like, that thing is terrifying.
It
And
was
all
creepy.
part
It
of
was
the-
scary.
really,
Yeah,
really
it
good.
scared you. It was good.
But I know that you know, when it comes to him, he's a great director. So if he's getting a Frankenstein movie, that thing's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, he's been working. He's been trying to do it for years, and he's finally going to go through with it now. So he's been
Yeah.
working on that for a while now.
Yeah, he's a good director. I like him. And then I was gonna say, so I wonder because I think it was last year, right? It was either last year or the year before they did that last Voyage of the Demeter that didn't do so hot, and now they're doing Nosferatu. So I wonder.
No one liked it. I liked that movie. I don't get it. Sarah, sweetheart, my daughter's on. Hey, baby, how are you, honey?
So like it was funny.
No
'cause
one liked this movie. I don't understand. What is there not to like about it? What's cool? What they didn't like was the ending. I had a lot of complaints about the ending of that movie because
I didn't see it, but
no, well, it's they try to turn it into in the book when you read the novel, everybody on the Demeter just gets wiped. Everybody's dead. No one survives. So in the movie, because it's Universal, they're trying to reboot the Universal monsters.
Yeah.
And this was one way they could do it. And in the movie, they wipe everybody out except 2 people, and they jump ship before they get to London.
Yeah.
And my daughter watched. I knew she. I've weaned that girl on horror movies. I knew she watched it.
So now she's we're the secrecy now.
Good.
No, but like, so is Nosferatu? Because that's how I figured. I was like, all right, so Demeter got to be Universal. Is Nosferatu also Universal?
I think so. I
had a feeling that's why they put them one back to back, which is great. In that way, because I mean, like the Universal. I mean, and I'll say like, just to give, I guess, a pat on the back.
I'm not sure
the Universal style is like if you watch like the Werewolf by Night movie that started out in black and white and then turns like that was totally Universal back in the they took
Did you see that, Legend?
Got up on my Marvel stuff. I know what y'all are talking about. The
Werewolf by Night, the Disney one.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
I've seen that one.
It's only an hour.
The film looks like Universal 1940s era monster
Legend.
movies.
It's so good.
They did a colored version as well.
Yeah.
So like,
black and white's the best. But I'll be perfectly honest.
So much from,
what's so cool about that is we get to see somebody in that, and that's Man Thing. Man Thing is in it.
Dang, I didn't know that.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm right on one.
They borrowed so much and they made it look almost like an old movie that like I mean so what I would say is that like if Marvel went back and they did that for their horror thing, those movies can make money and they can be big. You just gotta.
They won't cost a lot. They won't cost a lot.
No.
Won't cost a lot.
But that I wish there was more of that. That there was like awesome.
And that's what they needed. They need good directors that like if you're into a Frankenstein movie, Del Toro's the guy you want. So because that's gonna bring that everybody back.
Really
and if they knock it out of the park with Nosferatu and then the Frankenstein, then that means I'm getting my Wolfman movie.
Yeah,
and that's all I care about.
Exactly.
I want my Wolfman.
So that one is like
Mummy too, please.
Remember the
Let's
Wolfman?
please make a good Mummy.
He's like, for every man who is pure in heart and says his prayers by night may become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms and the autumn moon is bright.
Mm-hmm.
The gypsy shit right there. That's gypsy style.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's the thing is like
Lon Chaney Jr.
Yep.
You know what's
Claude
cool
Rains was in there too. He played the father of the Lon Chaney character. Yeah, Claude Rains. Invisible Man was Claude Rains.
Yep.
I remember.
Carlito, buddy, what is up?
I want to say I think that was it. So IFC like we'll put on a bunch of crazy movies during different times, and I remember they put on American Werewolf in London over Halloween, and that's just like the thing with that movie, I wish I really do wish it was either longer or they made a second part. Like I wish they kind of cut it in two, just because that movie needed more. Like they needed I don't know if a sequel, but
Which
that movie was begging American Werewolf in London.
Excellent. The first one was excellent.
Favorite movies.
So I don't know if they needed a sequel, but like if they cut it into 2 parts, that would have been cool. But like,
they won an Academy Award. They won an Academy Award for special effects in American Werewolf in London. Yeah,
but it was so good. Like when he's in the town, when they walk in that bar and like they're just like don't like whatever you do, leave before this and don't get off the road. Like stay on the road. And then like when the people hear that the wolf is out there and like someone needs to help those boys, they're never gonna make they built up the horror to it so well. And then as he's getting closer to the moon, like it was just such a great build up and a great way of telling that story. And it
was excellent.
So and that's the thing.
Do you know that one movie? And here's one of the best lines from it. He goes like this. He goes, "One who has only lived one lifetime, you're a very wise man, Van Helsing." That's Bela Lugosi, man. Because when
I was just going to say that's Bela Lugosi, isn't it?
Yeah, in 1931, Bela did that movie.
It almost sounded like it too.
His English was he didn't know English, So he was Hungarian, and he was
Yep.
basically just reading it out, or trying to read it.
Yep.
It was weird, but it worked. It sounded freaky, and it worked.
You know, another good werewolf movie I liked was Silver Bullet.
Oh God, I have
Yeah,
not
never
watched
seen
that in
Remember Silver
years.
Bullet? You've never seen that?
I've
No,
seen it,
no.
but I was a
Chris!
kid. I need to rewatch
It's a
it.
werewolf
Still.
movie. You need to see that.
I want to. I've never.
Yes.
You know
Yes,
why?
werewolf
Because
movies.
and the thing is that because that's a Stephen King movie, a Stephen King
Yes.
book, right? So that's the
Very
thing. I
good.
think a lot of his stuff doesn't get. There's a lot of things that he made that don't get streamed anymore. Really, you have to kind of go and find them. And
Yeah,
I mean,
Silver
there's a few
Bullet
different-
is a really good film. You definitely got to
Yeah.
watch it.
Find it.
I
You
want
can
to check
find
it out. I definitely do. I would say like that, and then there's another one, vampire movie with Bill Paxton. I think it's called Near Dark. It doesn't stream on anything. I don't know where it is, but
Maybe you
I've
could
been-
find it on archive.org, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I get most of my DOS games. I'm downloading these games from like the 90s, like 1992 Doom 2. I did Quest for Glory, King's Quest.
Really?
I'm
Nice.
downloading these old DOS
Doom,
games.
man, I remember Doom.
And, archive.org has these old DOS games, and I'm just downloading them, and it reminds me of my young years when we got a computer for the first time. It's fun.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah. No, and Carlito's 100% right. Physical media is king. If you can find them, and you have those, if you can find them and you have them, like that's perfect. I actually heard my sister was telling me that she watched Beetlejuice on Max, and they censored the part where Beetlejuice in the new Beetlejuice, they censored the part was like, hey fucker, like they got rid of that. They took it out, and I'm like, that's in the theaters. It's like you heard him say it. And no, they beep it out, and I'm like, really? I was
See,
like, that's
it was
ridiculous.
basically a reboot of the first movie, but the only thing my wife she got into it, but didn't get into it as much as I did until the end. I liked the ending of that movie. The end of that movie, I was rolling. I was laughing so hard. She's like, "This isn't that funny." I go, "To me, it is." But the musical was awesome.
I'll tell you. It was a reboot for like not just for like adults, but it's for kids because my daughter wanted to see it just because of what's her name?
Jenny Ortega.
Jenny Ortega. That's the only reason she every time Jenny Ortega was on screen, my daughter smiled. She was like, Wednesday.
Here we go.
Wednesday.
Rod is there, buddy. Rob, what's up? Not near Mint is there. There you go.
So I just haven't I haven't really done that kind of searching lately. I try to go to archive.org, to see what the government will give me first.
Nice
and
to
then
see.
I'll go anti-government. Pirates of the Bay are anti-government. But hey, sometimes the only way you can get stuff is the Pirates of the Bay.
Yeah.
It's not like, I want to watch V, the original TV series with Mark Singer.
Yes.
I can't find it on streaming anywhere. And I want to
How about
watch
this
it.
one, Chris? For kind of a switch up, another Stephen King film, The Fog, the original Fog, with Andrea. What's her name? Balboa.
Is that the one where the fog was like burning them like acid?
The first
Yeah.
new
From
one.
Swamp Thing Girl. The Swamp.
No,
Thing
I'm
from
thinking,
Swamp
is
Thing
that in the first? I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. I didn't see the new one.
The new one's First
I
one.
never seen the new one, so I don't.
Adrian, what's her name? She played in the
from Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
And she's also the voice of Catwoman in the original Batman animated
Yeah,
series
yes,
with Kevin
yes.
Conroy.
Yes,
she was
yeah.
the Catwoman, and she was hot as hell. She was the Snake Lady in the HBO series Carnival. And she did that kind of later.
Carnival
But, hey,
was really good.
She was still good looking though, right? I mean, fucking great looking gal. Oh, she appeared in the Swamp Thing TV show, the CW, or I don't know if it was CW, who DC or someone. They did a Swamp Thing TV show. She's one of the scientists that lures old Abigail Arcane to work for him.
Absolutely. I hope you guys
Adrienne
did.
Barbeau was in there.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like a funny cameo because I was like, oh, there's the real Adrienne Barbeau from the original movie, 1982 Swamp Thing
She
or
was
whatever.
she did a nice reboot in
There's a links in the chat. Papa.
there was a
Love you, Papa.
is Papa in the chat?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Hey Papa, what's up, buddy?
There you go, Papa. I'll send it
Cowboys
to you.
what was it?
send it
Bebop?
to you,
No,
Papa.
Cowboy Bebop? Is that what it's
Peter
called?
Weller, was it that Peter Weller movie where it was like he was in space? God, what was that old movie Peter Weller was in? I don't remember the name of it. It was a goofy
Cowboy Bebop. She was also
Cowboy
in that
Bebop.
too.
Oh, okay.
That was actually a really good series. It was on Netflix. They had one episode,
Yeah.
one season of it. That wasn't bad.
The anime
Nobody
was awesome.
liked it. Nobody liked it.
You know what? Because it's different from the anime.
Yeah.
And it's different in a certain way, so people really wanted it to be like just like the the
And it's
actual
funny,
anime.
Legend.
The
She
anime is
plays
great.
an activist in it. she plays a really, really, really hard ass activist in that. Adrian
Yeah.
Barbeau. Yeah. Can't say her name right.
Yeah, she's still out there doing good.
Ian and Becca
I sent you the link, Papa, and so hopefully you get it. If anybody's watching the Thursday night football game, it's terrible. And I got two fantasy football players playing, but my opponent has the quarterback for Chicago playing, which is not doing good either. So I'm okay. I'm still in a fight for the championship. Oh my God! But yeah, appreciate everybody stopping through. Hope everybody had a good holiday. Hopefully everybody has a good rest of the holiday going into the new year, because New Year, you can do anything in the new year. It's a new year.
Yeah, that's right.
So
Go back to work for 2 days
I don't.
and then I'm off.
What? Yeah, it's so funny is I go. I'm off tomorrow. I think I'm gonna take my wife to my wife and daughter. We're gonna go to this breakfast spot, but Monday I could have worked Monday. I work a little extra, like a little overtime on Monday, but then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday again. So it's kind of be funny. So we got a guy waiting in the chat, waiting backstage. I don't have a special
Exactly right.
video. I don't have a special video for this guy.
I love me some Rob Worse too.
Let's see what I can play for this guy.
I love me some Rob Worse. Not near Mint, man. He's one of the best.
Rob, exactly.
He ain't no Peter Raquel. He ain't no Boston Chris. He ain't no Seth freaking Rollins. Chris, sing my song. Whoa! I can't.
All right, we're gonna introduce this guy with this video. It's a great video. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
How you doing, Papa? Nice. Cool, dude.
Good to see you, Papa Wheelie.
It's
Aggressively relaxing. What is up, my dude?
He says, I also have Killer Williams, and things are looking good for my championship. Yeah, they're not looking good for my person I'm playing against either, because it's a 2-quarterback league we're playing in, and yeah, when one of your quarterbacks has like 11 points, it doesn't bode well for you to go for. So like, yeah, even though my receivers aren't doing any good tonight, it's okay because his quarterback isn't doing anything as well. So we'll see. What's up, Locke again? I think Locke is back. So hello.
Yeah, and a lot of nice books pop up from What's the Deuce? That was pretty nice.
Have no line or D line. Pop says, I'm a Chicago fan, and they have no O line and D line. They're just out there playing football. That's all they're doing, Papa. That's all, just out there making millions, doing nothing. Oh my God, that's funny though. Oh man, so. Hope everybody has a good new year. If I don't see people who are watching the chat, that's all I can see on my end. Graphic content, we're going to keep going. Chris is going to keep doing his fantastic forum, which I love. I love that show as well. I wish I could have stayed on it longer. I don't even know what time they ended. Dude, I was so sick. I stayed on and for a little while, then I passed out. I literally went to sleep.
Yeah, we went for about 3 hours, and then I just cut it off because it had been 3 hours. I was like, you know what, and then it was, oh wow! I just took a look at the squad. Oh no!
Yeah, time just flies. You start talking about things you like.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was a good show. We had a lot of fun. Just talking about just about anything, and but yeah, 3 hours. What was really the limit that we had, and then we, went ahead and just called it a night.
Yeah. I know we're gonna probably do a Band of Brothers auction. Probably, I don't know exactly the date, but it's got to be like 2 or 3 weeks from now. It's gonna be like mid-January. So anybody looking for that? Myself, Papa Willie. I don't know if Chris will be available this time.
K-pop junkie.
Eventually, these days, I'll get the nerve. I think I might have to do newer books.
Bleeker's gonna be there, so it's gonna be a nice little auction when we do it in January. So y'all stay tuned for that. That's all I want to say. And also, don't forget, like I said, channel membership giveaway. We got G-Man already entered. Got Matt in there. We got Steppo in there. We got first appearances in this.
Al, my brother, what's up? How you doing, Dusty?
What's up, Big Al? So this is all channel membership giveaway, but I'm gonna add a Nova one as well. So somebody's gonna win all of these books who's a channel member, and they have different levels of channel membership. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. If this becomes very successful, it's gonna be a
stream.
Yeah.
Buddy, Al, I'm just simulcasting. I'm making sure people see who
it's me and Chris's graphic content. So yeah.
I need the what's it called? I need the unofficial channel member entry, so I can go ahead and throw my entry in. I just really want that Spider Woman.
Did you get anything special? Did you get anything special, Papa? For Christmas?
Oh, a new game.
Oh,
Funko Fusion.
What is that?
Funko Fusion.
Funko Fusion. I
Yeah,
don't think I've ever heard of that.
Funko. It's Funko Pop people that you can play as.
Is it really?
They have the guy that was in.
NBA
The
2K25.
Thing.
There you
Oh,
go.
nice.
Oh,
nice.
that's a fun one. I
You're gonna
love
be dunking on
NBA.
people, folks.
NBA games are awesome.
Cool.
Don't let Papa dunk on you now.
I've been watching. Papa's been playing Fortnite. I've been seeing when he's on there, and I kind of sneak in there and watch it a little bit.
Actually, I haven't checked it out yet. I do want to check out that Rival.
It's so fast. I mean, I'm like, what?
I want to check out
He
that
killed
Marvel
as soon as he
Rival
hit the
game.
field.
Is Marvel, I haven't checked it out yet, but I know people have been talking about Marvel Rivals, so I definitely want to check that out. I don't know if anybody else. Oh, look at this!
Is that the hardcover?
Ooh, nice.
That's a hardcover.
That's great.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
I play Marvel Rivals on the Xbox version, but what I can do, Perry Comics or Perry Gaming, he plays on the computer, and Hack Comics plays on PS5. It's all cross-platform, so you just kind of add each other by your username. Dude, it's awesome. I play as Adam Warlock is fun, and I play as Namor. Submariner's fun on there.
Really?
Yeah, I have a ton of characters, which I mean, I just don't know anybody's.
Puts things on the ground, and the octopus go after the characters, and you throw these harpoons. And man, Namor's awesome.
I definitely want to check it out because I mean, it looks like a lot of fun.
Coming out
It's on Xbox too.
It's on Xbox.
It was Xbox
and PS5.
What's it called again?
Marvel Rivals. Yeah, it's free to download. Marvel Rivals.
Yeah,
Right.
like people play as the Hulk, Rocket Raccoon. I guess Warlock, Submariner. Like they have all types of characters and stuff.
Yeah, I heard they got characters people forgot about.
Got in there.
That's also Rivals is pretty cool.
Riri's in there. I'm pretty damn sure Riri's in there.
It is good. Okay, cool. I'll have to check it out.
Ironheart. Or that could be Iron Man. I have no idea. But there's one character that looks like Riri, but it could be an Iron Man skin, so I'm not real sure.
Mhm.
But it's still badass
I think
either way.
think she is in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so
Well,
many characters. Good
Seattle won 6-3. That was a terrible game. That was a terrible game. For Thursday night football. No, Amazon's not too happy about that one.
I have you saved on, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna get Al on there. Al, I'll add you here. I'm gonna get on the L Xbox later tonight.
I'm at the Al. Send me that on IG.
Yeah.
I'm not even close to much. I'm not close to my Xbox. I have to add you on there. I'm not who that comics on.
His username is on there. Is called Dusty Brick Brown, all one word.
Yeah.
I can go from Robert Galvin's profile.
Yep,
And then
he's
go
there.
to get all. I could steal all.
I
his
used to have
friends.
another profile, but I can't log in.
By the way, Legend, are you getting a lot of like spam through your messages on Xbox? For like,
Spammed on Discord by some
Right.
kid named Ninjex, and there's some other kid. They spam me on Discord all the time, so I need to find
I
out.
get,
I got to go to Do Not Disturb, maybe. I don't
yeah,
know.
they got stuff like talking about, well, I got credits or extra games and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know who you are. No idea who you are. Forget it.
If it says it's from Xbox, that's good. But yeah, these other people, I do.
Yeah,
get
I don't know who
spammed.
these other people are.
Yeah, and I just have to delete it. You know? But yeah, I get it too. Crazy world
Yep.
out there. Freaking weirdo people. What do you call those anyway? Like bots. And some of them are bots. Some of them are just
Yeah.
They just want to get your account.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's exactly
account
what they want.
phishing. The
All right.
PHI.
How long I've
phishing.
had that account? Probably 20 years.
It's so funny. I have an account I can't get into no more. I should have called Xbox about it, but I just said, I was too lazy. I just created a new one. I couldn't get into it anymore because I don't have access to the email. Is it all right? No problem.
Legend too.
I'll
See if I can get
because
you.
I think my name is Zero Cool 95. I think that's my name, but I'm not sure. Yes. Hackers was like one of my favorite movies when I was younger.
Hackers is excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I was
Great movie.
I tried to, but look, it's so funny. You try to rewatch that, and I was like, yeah, that's not. Oh my god, that's a
It's a
rough
great-
rewatching.
Doesn't hold up.
I love
No.
that movie. That movie's awesome. Like, I have no
Definitely.
problem rewatching it. Honestly, the thing that's a problem. That's another movie that like should have. Like it needed to be longer. Like if you give me a more, because I like those characters, so it's just like I wanted to see more of them, and it's just like it just seems like it's so quick. It goes so quick from dude moves to New York and gets to know everybody, and then like within like 5 minutes, it's like they're already onto the thing where they're sinking the Belson. It's so quick of a movie, but it's a great movie for what it is. But I mean, and the fact that they're like fighting, like they're basically jousting over the TV network and stuff. The dude wants to put on the Outer Limits, and she's like, "No, I'm watching my my program over here. What are you doing?" But yeah, it's a great movie. There's so many good movies from back in the day. So many of them. Actually, Purple Rain was on IFC over
IFC
the
is
weekend.
pretty good.
No,
Good movie.
IFC is incredible, and I was like, oh, Purple Rain. I haven't seen Purple Rain in years. Purple Rain is a great movie. If you haven't seen the whole,
My
if
dad
you
got
haven't
the
seen it,
record
whole
of Purple
thing, it's just an
Rain.
incredible movie. Very, very good.
It's so bad though if you really think about the history behind Purple Rain, the movie, and
Yeah.
Warner Brothers, they screwed him out a lot of money on that movie. A lot.
They always do. The old people,
Yeah.
the big guy always screws the little guy.
They really hurt him bad on that.
Yeah, but it was a good movie though. I would recommend it to
Exactly.
anybody.
My father-in-law had The Wiz on. I didn't know it was The Wiz.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
I was watching. I was like, man, this is a terrible movie. What is it? My wife goes, that's The Wiz. You don't know.
Oh, The
I said,
Wiz is great.
I said, I'm sorry.
Diana Ross, and it was Michael Jackson.
Oh,
as
Michael
Jack
Jackson
Sparrow.
and Nipsey
Yeah.
It
Russell.
was Barry Gordy up there. Barry Gordy's Motown's version of Wizard of Oz. Man, great fucking movie. I mean, that
movie's
movie is
amazing.
iconic.
When,
For the African American community of America.
Yeah.
They need to do it. They need to do more
Richard Pryor was the
updated
Wizard.
movie of that. But it's just,
Richard Pryor.
They kind of did.
He said
but,
Morris Day in the Times.
Oh, Morris Day was hilarious. And I'm like just laughing and everything. Yeah, Nipsey Russell was in it too. Yeah. It was a great movie, and I remember like
Wiz is okay. I love the
Papa. I hate to say Papa. I agree. I was watching, and I was like, "What is this?" I was like, "What is this?" My wife goes, "That's The Wiz." What are you talking? You didn't know? You never seen The Wiz? I was like, "I don't remember it being this bad."
The Wiz is a great movie.
Your parents shielded you from watching it. Maybe they knew it was bad. Who knows, man? You know.
I don't remember. I just don't remember. I don't remember it as a kid. That's probably the thing. That's all.
80s, they ran The Wiz they ran The Wiz a lot in the early 80s on we had a cable box early in the early 80s. And, I don't know what channel it was on. It could have been like HBO or something. I don't know. It was on one of the channels. Yeah.
What's it called? That main song from it. Can you feel a brand new day? They put that on every PSA they could. It was on. All the time.
I loved it as a little kid. I dug it.
I did too. I thought it was great.
You know,
I
was a child of the
about
Sesame
everything.
Street era. I loved singing and dancing and
all
the fun. And the Wizard of Oz stuff is just classic. You know.
Yeah. Here's another hot take for everybody if you weren't sure about it. So I'd say you know who the real villain in the Wizard of Oz is, don't you? Maybe you do. Maybe
It's
you don't.
Glinda.
It's the Queen, the witch, the White Witch.
Yes, Glinda the Good Witch is actually the
Good
villain
Witch is
of the movie.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, and I can give an explanation as to why. So when you look at it, right, the Witch of the East or whatever it was gets smashed by the house, right? And then you have the Wicked Witch of the West who's keeping everything at bay. And then the wizard, what's it called? The Witch of the West is scared. Oh, those two witches, the wicked ones, were scared of the wizard because they thought he actually had actual powers. When they're both out of power, what's the wizard do? He bounces. And then because he knows Glinda's bad news. And then Glinda, at the very end of the movie, after Dorothy does all her dirty work, she's like, you could have left anytime you wanted. All you do is just say, I there's no place to go home and click your heels.
Nobody paid attention.
2 hours ago.
Yep. I want to see that one you told me about, Who Dat, the newest one. What is it?
Oh, Wicked.
I want to see that.
Wicked basically says what Chris is doing. You basically see that the Wicked Witch of the West, which she's not, they call her that. That's how she gets her name. It's I think a Glinda or something. She's not really wicked. They make her wicked, and they proclaim her wicked just because she didn't want to listen to the Wizard of Oz. Mm-hmm. And like Chris said, like this the whole story, like they kill her sister. They kill her sister as the Witch of the East. And that makes her come out of hiding, so it's a whole big thing. But yeah, the good witch is actually the bad witch, and Dorothy is actually bad as well because she fell for everything.
Well, I mean, Dorothy's the victim. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's just in this place. Like, this woman knew she could have sent her home at any time, and she didn't. And then people are like, oh, the Wicked Witch of the West, she's so evil. Like, no, she's not. They kill it. This chick killed her sister. And then, like, why wouldn't she want revenge? And then, of course, I mean, now the Munchkins, seeing that physical things can hurt the witch, the Munchkins that had guns should have turned and shot the other witch and be like, all right, problem solved. We don't need you anymore. We're good. But that wouldn't work for Glinda because Glinda would have had to leave. That's why Glinda was good that it calmed down the way it did. And she's like, no, you just follow this road.
Hey, Jackson, what's up? Nice to see you.
JRK,
Brick is talking about. They also used to run the Godzilla movies all the time. They did. They used to run those Godzilla movies all the time on
Godzilla. You see the
channel.
Godzilla, the guy with the big costume on. You can see the
Yep.
zipper.
Yeah.
You can see the
Yep.
zipper on the back.
Yeah.
Actually, one of my favorite things that they used to do, and they did it on I think TNT for a while, but they used to do it on the local channel that we had here, which was TV 56 WLVI, and they used to do two things. It was the monster creature feature, and then they also used to have Kung Fu Theater, and Kung Fu
Nice.
Theater was on super early in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, you used to see all the Kung Fu movies back in the like you know the 18 Bronzemen and all this type of stuff. It used to wake up. My father used to wake up super early.
Those
on
times
Saturdays
are so
and just
great.
watch
Those
them.
times
Yeah,
were.
Great.
Why can't times like God damn it? I wish time was like that again.
Yeah,
it's
you're
so
talking about
it's so evil nowadays. It wasn't, but gosh, it was so simple, and the shows were better.
it was what 1986 or so.
Yeah.
That's
The
my, like, my
80s,
father used to work
brother.
nights.
80s. Yep.
He worked nights, so when he so a lot of times like he'd be coming home early in the morning, but he used to love the Kung Fu movies, so he would
Bobby,
sit there
what is up,
and
my
he
man?
just watch them. See, he would like I would he'd wake me up and then go and just watch those movies. So I'd be on the couch and he'd eventually like fall asleep. But like we used to watch them all the time when I was little. Like it
What
was
do
fun
you do?
movies.
Yeah.
Oz
I
never
don't
did
know,
nothing to the Tin Man. Nope, just
he,
sat there.
he
And
didn't. He didn't give anything to Tin Man. You're
Bobby
right.
De La Ghetto.
He gave him a fake heart. That's what he gave him.
well, he sat out there rusted, just chilling in the forest.
Oh yeah, he
And
was
then
rusting. Nobody heard.
I
Yeah.
want to show you guys something. Blow me up real quick. This is what happens. This is why she wears bells on her neck. Look at her face. See the
She
fuzz? She had a bunch of fuzz on her. She just took it off. She had a bunch of fuzz
Oh,
on
I
her.
see it. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Oh,
Oh,
there,
yeah,
there it is.
She's getting into
Yeah,
trouble.
yeah.
What do you eat? What do
The
you eat?
the bells are good.
She's like, I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. It's-
Fuzz. She's ripping apart her toys in the other room.
Yeah,
I, like,
no, that's
I like the look. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't see any fuzz. And then she opens them out. She opens them out, trying to get rid. She tries to get rid of the evidence. That's right.
No, my sister's cat's the exact same thing. She had two cats, one named Schizo, the other one's named Major. And like Major was like the Houdini of it, so he could get his collar off all the time. But like they put bells on for the exact same reasons, because they'd be ripping something up and you couldn't hear them coming.
Yeah.
But then with the bells, you hear them coming.
I had to
What
have
are
the
you
same
doing?
thing on my last dog. He had bells as well. And if
Yeah.
you don't hear it, she's just getting into trouble.
Exactly, and then that's the thing. Like we used to stop them. I was like, and then just sit there and look at you, and like go back and
I have a
But
fish
then-
tank before. I had to put a metal screen on it because she kept on drinking out of it. And I'm like,
Uh-oh.
that's my friggin' god dang it. That's my goddamn algae cultures. Leave it alone.
Stop that. Leave it alone. It's not good for you. And they're like, no.
Throw an algae in there. Stop it.
Yeah, we have insulation around the pipes. So like when they were babies, they used to love climbing up that thing. So you sit there and see them like almost at the ceiling, like what are they doing up there? And then so that's what prompted the bells, because it's like you hear them like, oh, he's on the hook
I'm
again. Get him.
confused, Papa. What are we talking about? The Great Powerful Oz was good.
Yeah, so that was the
It's
Oz
Franco.
movie with, James
James
Franco. And that
Franco,
one was
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah,
I
that
like
was
that
good.
one. But also,
What was that on?
That came out in movies. I want to say about 10 years ago. It's about 10
It's
years
called
ago.
Return to Oz. That was creepy. That woman with
Yeah,
all
see
those
that.
heads. Yeah, that was a good
Yeah,
one.
the rollers.
I think you can get that on the Disney Channel now. Was that Disney
Yeah, it's
Plus or
on
whatever?
Disney Plus. Well,
That's
you
a
know what's
creepy
crazy
movie.
about that? So the Wizard of Oz, I think, is like a set of like 41 books. Like there's a lot of books. about the Wizard of
Frank
Oz.
L. Baum wrote all those at the library I worked at. We still had some of them, but yeah, the
Yeah.
originals. If you had some of those first printers or first
Yeah.
printings, good money there.
Well, that's the same thing with if you have I would say, I think hardcover first printings of Stephen King books. Like my mother had my sister kind of destroyed it, but like my mother had first print hardcover of it with the slipcase and everything. Like we used to have, and then it's like and so back in the day you don't think anything of it, but then fast forward like 40 years, it's like that book now first print with the slipcover is actually kind of expensive. It's not like not like crazy expensive, but it's like when you bought it back in the day for like $15, it's probably like $100 book now.
Right.
So it's
Came from
my
it
mother
too.
collected all that stuff. Like my mother has a whole Stephen King library of all, even Richard Bachman, all that stuff. She has all his everything.
Richard Bachman, that Seventh Tower, Dark Tower.
Dark Towers.
Dark Towers, The Shining. Actually, Salem's Lot, the remake that they did on that was on Max was awesome.
That was excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
I actually like the old one too. I like the old
So
one.
do
but the
I,
new one
but
was
the
really
vampire
good.
was more creepier in the window this time.
Oh yeah, that
They're in
and then
the
like
boat
when they're
there.
in the town. What sold me it was in the trailer when like they're just sitting and they're looking around, and then you see all the vampires just hanging out at the traffic light. I was like, that's
it was
sick.
good.
That's good stuff. Like we need more of that. We need more of that. It doesn't have to be gore fest. We just need more like good horror movies, good scary movies. Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
make you jump.
sign me
I
up.
knew there was a damn good horror movie with some chainsaw killing in it. I like that Chainsaw Texas Massacre.
Oh man, and it's creepy too when you actually look up the actual history behind that.
Mm-hmm.
How they came up with that
Well,
story.
that freaky guy. What was his
Ed
Ian
Gein.
or Ed
Ed
Gein.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
lived. He lived in my state.
He was doing
Where they got
things
that
with those
story from.
bodies
That's
too.
creepy.
Yeah, taking those women and taking the women and doing stuff to them. Nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got part of that story for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from that guy. That serial.
Wearing the skin of the people.
Yes.
What a weird guy.
Furniture, making furniture.
Yeah, bone furniture.
And that's a small bitty town too. I've been through there.
Toby Hooper's uncle told him the story of the Ed Gein thing up there. Was it Minnesota or something? Or?
No, Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin. Okay.
Yeah, it's in Wisconsin.
So yeah. And man, the story, okay, his brother ended up dying in a fire. And the mom always resented the Ed Gein because she wanted the brother to live, and the mom was probably drinking. Yeah, but yeah, the whole thing is just horrible. And then Ed Gein wasn't, the sharpest knife in the drawer to begin with. So it's like you want to treat this guy with kid gloves. You don't want to make him Leatherface. But
it was creepy. Yeah, Al, watch the new one if you haven't seen it yet. Yeah,
the new one's good. It's really good. I actually
terror.
I liked it so much it made me want to actually kind of read the book. I'm like, And I know my mother has it. I was like, I should check that out and see if I can check that out. Just because it was just a really cool story, and I was like that was just a fun one, and I like how they did that. So actually, I remember I think it was I'm still kind of wanting to see if I can find that because I know that book actually scared my mother at one point because we went to there used to be this campground called Outdoor World. It used to be up in Maine, and she was reading one night and everything like that, and it was like raining, and she heard something that was like it sounded like a little bit more. It was like a tapping.
Never seen that. Never. It came out in 2013. No, Papa's. He sent me a link to the Great and Powerful Oz. Came out in 2013. It says it's adventure family fantasy is what it's called.
It's a good one. It's definitely worth watching.
I'll definitely check that out, Papa.
But yeah, my mother had been she had been reading it, in the little trailer that we were hanging out in, and I guess like there was like a pine cone or something like that, like got shaken loose by the rain and hit the top of the trailer, and she it was like pop, and she's like, you know what? That's enough reading for the night. I'm good. It was like dark, and then she's just reading by herself, just kind of chilling, and all of a sudden it made the noise. She's like, I'm done. She's like, so she must have been in a scary spot. But I have to say, like, sometimes when you read, when you look into those stories, as movies, it's like, it does make me kind of curious. Like, I wonder what the book was like. So go back and check out the book.
Well, this has been a eventful show.
You're almost on 3 hours, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it. And and if anybody wants to chit chat while we're still talking backstage, you're more than welcome. And here's the link. But let's go down the line. You got anything going on? Great Legend? Anything?
Nothing going on. I just want each and every one of y'all to make sure you check out Who Dat and Bleecker Street Comics when they bring to you the Band of Brothers auction with Papa Wheelie, Cali Comics. Sometimes Biggie Shack is there, or B Square, and also one of our other OGs on that is good old K-Pop Junkie. I think I said her name. Yeah, but Papa Wheelie and K-Pop, two of the best. and you just can't stop. But anyways, Who Dat, thank you so much. Boston, thank you so much. And it was great also hanging out with Papa Wheelie here. And who's the other person in here? Else in here? It's the G Spot himself. Yeah,
Kyle Walker was in there.
Kyle was here
Kyle was
too.
in here, yeah, man. All y'all are the best. Y'all know y'all are, and God bless you. And I pray for y'all all the damn time. Because man, the community, man, it's just so freaking good. There's so many good people, so many good channels. Just make sure you subscribe to everyone, because everyone has something different to offer. You know, we ain't no cookie cutters up in here. Everyone has different likes, dislikes, and you got to see them to believe them. So make sure you check everyone out and give them a good shout out and tell them the great legend sent you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm gonna just highlight this guy. He has Sweet Chin Music. Papa Willie. He's streaming all the time on Fortnite. He does his you'll see his notification when he does his lip singing as well, and he's part of the Band of Brothers auction. What else am I missing? Papa is that? Oh, you pop on church every now and then with Bleecker Street. He's typing some other stuff that he might have going on, but Papa Willie shows up a lot of times, a lot of places, and when he does his lives and he invites people on, just jump on, man. He's a welcoming double fingers to the community. So
Spidey's Outback. He's on Spidey's Outback as well.
Oh yeah, Spidey's Outback. I couldn't think about everything else.
On my show once in a while too.
Yes, he does. Yes,
Hell
he
yeah.
does. So definitely appreciate you as well, G-Man.
Hey guys, thank you so much, Who Dat. This was fun. It was fun hanging out with you guys. You guys are wonderful. Make sure you go check out Who Dat, check out their auction, all that good stuff. We do our shows every Saturday at noon. We got another show coming up here this noon. You want to come there live? Awesome. But please go check out Who Dat. Go get him check out his new join. Go check it out.
Yes.
So, love you guys. Thank you so much. It was fun. Thank you.
Yes. I'm gonna go
you're
to
awesome.
Chris, because he's been doing the Fantastic Forum. He's been doing a lot of stuff. So shout out to Chris.
Yep, we had an episode a couple days ago. So if you haven't checked that, go back and check out that. Let's see. Tomorrow's the hunt. We're doing the war games, so come go to Tony Sanders' channel tomorrow and check us out on that.
Highlight Dusty's comment.
Yeah, I did when you were talking.
Good. Thank you. Sorry.
So we got that going tomorrow. So check us out on Tony Sanders' channel, doing war games tomorrow. Church on Sunday, and I will probably do another Fantastic Forum before I end up going back to work, because I end up going back. My vacation ends on basically the 2nd, so basically the 1st, and then first official day back is the 2nd. So I probably do at least one more, before I end up going back to work. So I will shoot for most likely either Monday or Tuesday with that. But other than that, I'm around, so you'll see me popping up somewhere. But definitely tomorrow, check us out on the hunt.
Yeah, so this probably won't be our last show. Well, never mind. This is going to be our last show probably till the new year. But like Chris said, he'll do a Fantastic Forum before then, and so we'll jump on there. So definitely, if you see that and spots available, you want to chit chat, come join, because spots are limited. They are limited.
Yep,
but but shout out Dusty. He said they'll be back Saturday for the Count Hall crew, 9:30 ish. So definitely check their end of the year show. If it's open mic, I'll join and and wish my brothers a happy New Year, because that'll be close to New Year. So hopefully, so I'll definitely pay attention to that on Saturday.
Yeah, I know Matt's got to be down because of the year that we're having with the Patriots, because he was he was not happy about that.
It's going down, but yeah, like G-Man said, I'm doing something new, because I don't get as much influence in the super chats. So I said, let me do something for the channel members, and I just was going to go over the top. So I am doing my giveaway as a channel membership giveaway, and I'm just gonna go forth and do it like that, so I can do good, very solid books. And this one, I've been doing every like around Christmas time, but it ends in February. The end of February, that's when it's gonna end. But I always do like this time. I always do like the best one ever. I say best one ever, the best one of the year. But
Nice.
these are all the books that are gonna be for this giveaway. Also, like I said, the Noble one is going to be in as well. So they have different levels of the membership. You know, they got I think $1.99, they got a $2.99, and so on and so forth. And that amount gets you as many entries. And say you're a member for like, say since this giveaway started December and ends in February. Say if you're a member December, January, that means you get that times 2. So if you have the $9 or the $10, it's 10 entries times 2, 10 entries times 3, so on and so forth. So that's how that's going to work. I think that's pretty cool. I think that'll get some nice key books, nice good books. First, and then I want to say
paying the lights in your house.
but also I want to say thank you to everybody having us. Me and Chris had a great year.
Yes.
Doing this. It's been very fun, challenging in some cases with my internet. And then in other cases, when I basically I'm still sick right now, if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm getting better. So thank you for all the people that send me DMs, and I hope everybody got their cards. I know a few people haven't gotten it yet, but I tried to send out as many as I can to everybody. Some people might have slipped my mind. Some people, but it's always next year. I do have like a checklist, that I'm going to have, and then I'm just going to add to that and try to keep it going. It'll be something I'm just going to keep going from year to year. And it's going to be X-Men again next year until I run out. Then we'll do another adventure when I run out of the X-Men postcards. But lastly, I did have a box to unbox, so we'll unbox this. I forgot I had this because this actually took like 12 to 14 days to come in.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, the mail was so slow. This was supposed to come in. This was supposed to come in like last Friday. Like it was supposed to come in like way before the holidays, but
yeah,
it got delayed. And it just sat for like 5 days before it got to my destination. So it's actually, man, I hate when they put the blue tape. I like when they put the blue tape, but I hate it because I got all the blue tape off so I can show you guys the books. But it's a 2-book like lot that goes together, and they're from a pedigree. But they're raw, which is even better. So I'll show off what they are once I get all of this tape off, which is great. They tape it up, and you can see what you got, and you know what you paid for them. But like I said, just you gotta get all that stuff off. So let me get all that stuff off. Shout out to who's this? Flip Mode Comics. So the first book, this is something Matt would like, a boy from the Comic Hall crew. This is issue 5. We'll start. I'm not gonna say the name correctly, but the Jungle Girl.
Oh,
Golden Age.
Very nice.
Nyoka.
That's the way I say it. I mean,
very nice.
You might be right. And then blue tape got stuck on the book. The other book is issue 22, which is in a better condition.
Oh my goodness!
I meant to change the Mylar because the Mylar kind of busted at the bottom.
Very nice.
But yeah, this is issue 22. Her on top of the lion, but this is from the Bobby Blue collection.
Very nice, Russell.
From the Bobby Blue collection. So thank you to Flip Mode for the deal on these. This one's a lower grade. It's probably like a 2.5.
Who cares?
3.0. But
nice.
the age, this one's really nice. This one's really, really nice. Really nice. It's probably like a 7. Which is,
and what's the significance behind it? Who that?
There's no significance. It's just Golden Age. Just Golden Age. Probably low print.
You got a date stamp on the other one?
This one, I think this one is like initials.
Okay.
But this is from like this guy who collected his name. His name was Bobby.
Yep.
And he ended up like getting rid of the whole collection. So he documented everything.
Nice.
And it does get what you call it, like the little label.
The
So
silver.
like CGC sends it in because I actually have a Bobby Blue from a
Nice.
collection book, and it just says Bobby Blue collection on the cover.
Nice.
So,
Very nice.
so yeah, it's really nice book.
Congratulations.
1947 and 1948. This one
Beautiful.
is 1948. This is 1947. So
Nice.
there you go. So there you go. Little golden age that I'm just going to have to rebag.
Love
One
it.
of them because it was a Mylar like busted on it. But that's it, man. Again, appreciate everybody. Hopefully everybody had a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. If we don't see you on graphic content, but we will see you on other things. Have a happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
We'll probably be back once Chris gets back on his schedule and we know what's going on, and my schedule as well, because I'm kind of off of work as well. I can go back Monday, then I'm off a couple of days, so it's like then I'm like go back for like a week, and then I'm off like 2 days because of the convention. So it's like so I'm like I might work like 7 days out of the next 3 weeks. So it's kind of funny. So, but yeah, appreciate you guys for joining. Anybody who wants to join and chit chat, that includes you, Al, or anybody else, you're more than welcome to. Bobby as well. I'll stick around backstage for a little while. But you guys have a good one. Band of Brothers auction coming soon. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's get this.
Think positive. Never show any sign of weakness. Always go for the throat. Buy low, sell high. Fear, that's the other guy's problem. Nothing you have ever experienced can prepare you for the unbridled carnage you're about to witness. The Super Bowl, the World Series, they don't know what pressure is. In this building, it's either kill or be killed. You make no friends in the pits and you take no prisoners.
You son of a bitch.
We happy? Vincent! We happy?
Yeah, we happy.